gurgling, knocking sounds coming from your pipes, rusty leaking heater. I think it's about time you called Drain Masters Plumbing Company. Nowadays, most water heaters are being stressed. Pipes are leaking from worn gaskets or improper fittings, and drains are clogged with sediment, mineral deposits, or even corrosion. Regular maintenance is extremely important to keep efficiency and avoid serious issues in the future. We specialize in drain cleaning, water heaters, garbage disposals, leak inspections, leak repairs, and all other residential and commercial plumbing related services. Drain Masters Plumbing Company is a locally family-owned business with over 20 years experience and a long list of satisfied customers in San Diego County. Our highly trained, skillful technicians with fully stocked work vehicles can troubleshoot or repair any problems they are faced with right on the spot. So don't wait, call us today.
Yo, check in. Y'all check in. Yo. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck on. Y'all know I had to come on. I say, fuck it, I gotta come on today because I got something to do tomorrow. Hold on. I forgot all about it. Hold on, y'all. Check in. Let me see. Let me get y'all on the screen. Hold on, y'all. Check in. Check in. What's good, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Y'all get on up in here. Y'all, we gonna talk about it today, goddammit. We gotta talk about it today. We gotta goddamn talk about it, goddammit. Now, I put out a goddamn Big U video, and I had to take that motherfucker down so quick because I know it was gonna be some motherfuckers that just didn't understand what I was trying to say. Goddammit, don't ever think anybody gonna come over here and blow any smoke on up my ass to get me goddamn saying what they want me to say. That's not happening. I'm gonna let y'all know that shit straight up right now. I'm the realest they come, goddammit. You got me fucked up. If y'all think a nigga gonna come over here and say, oh man, you gonna say this? Hell no. All I said is we looking into the goddamn case, we gotta look for all sides. It's almost like this here. We trying to be the goddamn jury, the judge and all this shit in this situation. But we gotta understand, we gonna have to look at this shit from all fucking angles. We can't have a one-track mind, goddammit. We got to look at this stuff from all different angles. All I said was, hey, take some time and really dig deep into the person this motherfucker is. Because how you going to find out anything just looking at the shit on the surface? Because that's just like me coming up to you and I'm nicer when you first fucking see me. And then when you find out about me, you find out all type of fucked up shit. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. We got to dig deeper into the character than just stand up here on this top fucking level. We ain't gonna find out shit. We got to dig deeper into who the fuck a person is. Straight the fuck up. It can't just be one goddamn way. We gotta dig in that motherfucker, goddammit. Turn these phone lines on, man. Y'all can call in and tell me how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on today. You know, Big U, Eric Holder, you know what I'm saying? What was their relationship with Nipsey? That's what we talking about. But hold on, y'all. Let me hook the phone up. Call in. Hold on, y'all. I ain't even get to send out no notification. Hold on. Call in. Nigga say I was getting a Big U apology. Got me fucked up, man. I feel how I feel. I feel how I feel, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing like that. Y'all already know how I stand on everything. But goddamn it, if we gonna sit here and we gonna keep talking about the same surface over and over again, instead of digging deep into a person's goddamn character and really knowing what the fuck going on with them. Yo, you on there? You there? Hold on, caller. Hold on. Yo. What's going on with you, man? Lee, what's happening, Lee? You been hiding out, man. I ain't been seeing you, boy. We've been having some good conversations over here. Damn right. Damn, I'm happy to, man, to hear you doing good, man. And you say your daughter what? Oh, man, hey, y'all show Lee some goddamn love in that goddamn chat, man. Congratulations, man. Goddamn. I know that feel good, man. All the time. Yeah. Right. Right. And see, Lee, and that's what I'm telling them right now. Right? Because I'm telling them, right, I put out a video. I took the motherfucker down. And I was saying, you know, I listened to Big... No, yeah, you... Go ahead.
On live right now, but I had to call in because I give you so much respect for putting that out there real
y'all
quick.
Can hear him now? Hold on, Lee. Y'all can hear him now? Say something, Lee. Damn, my bad, y'all. My bad. Y'all can hear him now?
I'm in here, Hood.
I think they can. Hold on. I think they can hear you now. Yeah, you good now. Go ahead, Lee.
No, I just was calling in because I wanted to give you like so much respect because after I watched the Nori interview too, I was like, maybe people will start looking at Big U a little bit different. Right. Because the thing, man, I mean, everybody got a heart. This is a hard-nosed ass criminal. He a frontline right. 6-0 criminal, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, Lee, why I really took it down, because I felt like, okay, it's deserving to my audience for me to come break down first. So if I decide to put that motherfucker back up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, we can't keep looking on that, you know, same surface. We gonna have to dig a little deeper and start looking at people, man. We got to, man. Man.
You have to keep digging, big bro. You have to keep digging. The thing is, too, man, like I was saying, you know, I'm from L.A., born and raised, West Side, all of that, my nigga. But the thing is, some niggas out here, they are real cats. A lot like a nigga like Big U, man, people want to, and I felt him when he was like, you know, he don't understand why the family.
Come on, man. Come on. Why would he put this shit out there? And see, that's what got me too, bro. That's what got me too. Not saying one thing about this shit, they saying we taking away from everything that Big U is. No, we're not saying that. We're not saying he haven't did some bullshit or something, but we talking about this specific situation, man. That's what we talking about. We not talking about him and Nipsey record deals, because anybody that's in the music business, you gonna know, you gonna go through shit with managers and all type of shit. If I start telling stories, I'll be here all motherfucking day talking about the fucked up managers and everything that I had. We talking about the situation at hand. Is we gonna keep pending him to the murder? That's what we talking about. Now we know him and Nip had their problems. He said it in the shit. But is we gonna keep pending him is we gonna keep pending him to having something to do with the murder. Cause see, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Even leading up to that interview, watching him, I was just listening to us that other day saying everything we were saying about this motherfucker. And I listened to the show back and we talking about some it started cause Tanisha called Big U. Then it come to find out Big U don't even goddamn have no relation with Tanisha. He don't know why people saying that's his motherfucking goddamn niece and shit. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at shit like that, man. Like, goddamn, after he said that, you got to look at shit like that, man. You can't have no fucking one-track mind, man. You got to be able to look into shit and call it for what it is. Ain't we hood talk news? That's what the fuck we stand for? So we can't keep sitting here just falling to what everybody else do. If we have a change in our mind, we should be able to address that shit. And the family should be able to help us get through that shit. Like, okay, man, I see what you're saying, but listen to me on this side. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we supposed to motherfucking be, man. How are we raising our kids and shit if we get sitting here saying the same shit over and over again and we ain't teaching them nothing else? We just teaching them the same shit over and over again. They walk out in the world and get hit by a goddamn car because we ain't teach them nothing else, goddamn it.
That's why hood.
Hold on.
The thing is, one thing I want to go back to about what you said, and then I'm gonna expound on what I was just saying, is that you were just saying like the word about Tanisha and calling Big U, all of that was not true. And you see, that's why I was talking about like everybody come on and people be like, I heard, they said, allegedly. I heard, they said, allegedly. But none of it is never really grounded in concrete.
That's right. We need to go more on grounded in concrete shit. You know what I'm saying? He, like I said, he never spoke before. So only thing we could judge him about is his character. And I'm real. Everything I say, I like to keep that shit real. And I said the other day, I say, we go off what we got. When that's all we got. Now he's really speaking. Nigga get on a little weed and liquor, they go to speaking the truth, man. Nigga can't help but speak nothing but the motherfucking truth when they on that goddamn weed and liquor, man. You know what I'm saying? And I felt some hurt in this motherfucker heart. Not saying Big U is goddamn God Almighty and he's innocent on every goddamn thing. Well, I'm talking about that situation. That's it. That's it.
But you see, when a brother like you, when your narrative has been pushed a certain way, and then when you open back up and you be like, wait a minute, let me relook at this. People don't want to accept that.
Come on now. Speak, speak.
But when you trying to open up your mind and be like, hold up, maybe I was thinking something a little bit different than what I originally thought. Not saying this is same. Not saying this nigga's the same. Not saying this or that. Let me look more.
But when you, Lee, and I thank you for calling in. You know why? Because see, that what made you call in. You probably was feeling like, man, fuck hood. But when you heard me say that, you say, look, this nigga following his own fucking way of thinking. He's not gonna go with it, and that should make you want to be closer to a person like that. You get what I'm saying? That should make you want to be closer to a person like that. This nigga gonna keep it real, regardless of how he fucking feel. He ain't gonna just lead you on no motherfucking mission. If he come back and feel it a certain way the next day and say, hey man, I thought about it a little bit. Let's look at it on this end. That's a nigga that's gonna keep you from getting killed. That's a nigga that's gonna keep you out of bullshit. You know why? Because you could be running the wrong way sometime for nothing. God damn it, somebody gotta sit down and rethink this shit now.
Somebody the time. That's when I saw when I like I said, when I watched it, I was like, okay, hood is on some other shit today. But I hit the reminder like, yo, can't wait to hear the show tomorrow. I was like, okay. Then I got the notification. I told you I get all my notifications.
Come on,
I got
now.
the notification.
That's right.
Live. Okay, I'm finna go live right now,
bro. Because I ain't want nobody to be misled. I want them to clearly understand what I was saying. And you know, I'm gonna tell you that video. Me and Peaches went back and forth about that shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm so glad. You gotta put it back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back up, but I just want a full understanding. I think my audience, if they like not understanding something, I think it's only right that I come on this motherfucker and give a goddamn a real understanding about what's going on, what I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to say the nigga innocent and he don't do no wrong and none of that shit. I ain't trying to say I want to be friends with him. None of that bullshit. None of that. Shit just be getting took the wrong way, man. For real.
But I was just gonna say, we live in a day and age and times now where like, yo, you put that out and immediately you got fans, niggas love you, but you got a couple of fans that's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I think who was gonna say no shit like this? No, hell no.
Nigga called me a rat. I said, damn, just that quick.
That's what I love you. He could like Big U, like I always, he's an LA legend out here.
Right.
He's a 6'0" crib, but at the same time, there's a mythology.
I'm finna get to all the callers. Go ahead, Lee. Finish what you're saying. I'm gonna get to him.
There's a myth about niggas like him, the same way it was about Suge Knight. You know what I mean? Like them niggas is like myths on the West Side. Like, oh, you know Suge Knight, that nigga's. But then you see what happened with Suge Knight. He got knocked out on the concrete in Hollywood, and you see he's a regular human.
And then, Lee, and then it come down to the point too, right? It come down to the point: are we just saying the same thing, or are we really looking at this case? That's what. Right. Come on, are we really looking at this case, or are we just saying the same motherfucking shit over and over again without looking even further? You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let somebody. I'm gonna stay on, and I'm gonna let somebody else get in because I want.
We got callers who on the air. I know I got my brother JS just came in here.
Yeah, this JS.
That's right.
JS, bro. How y'all doing? What's good with you?
What up, JS?
That's right.
Is it all right?
This is Amber Love as well.
Amber Love. Oh, what's up, Amber? And who else?
How you doing?
That's right. Y'all go jump in where y'all want to jump in at, man. One at a time.
All right. I'm just asking, are we willing to accept what it is that we want to believe?
You got to break that down.
What do you believe? Is this Amber? What do you believe, Amber?
No, that's not Amber. I'm Queen Monique.
This is Monique. Queen Monique. What's up, Monique? I ain't even hear you in here. What's going on?
Because you don't let me in. They be kicking me out of your call thing.
For real?
They be kicking me out, and then I can't get back in. And by the time I get back in, you off the air.
Goddamn Metro piece of ass, man, I tell you the truth. But y'all go ahead. We got to go ahead while we got you in here before they kick you out again.
Who got the flow? Who got the flow?
Go ahead, JS. Go ahead, JS.
What I wanted to share is this. It was so many factors of when a person put things out there about themselves.
Right.
And I couldn't understand a man that loves someone mark his death or just ignore the fact that he's dead or don't show any kind of compassion before the people about the death of someone that he.
I have to agree to that, J.A.
You're right.
Hold on. Let me finish this. So when you produce that, see, there's a scripture, there's a saying in the Bible, right? It's not what goes in us that defiles us, it's what comes out of us. So the things that we do and what we see in one another, we have that right to view it however we see it. But if you don't want us to see it, don't put it out there. And then if you put something out there for us to see, and is you being a fool or is it you being real? Now there's a quote Maya Angelou always shared. He say, believe a person and who they are when they show you who they are the first time. When a person show you who they are the first time, believe that's who they are.
That's right.
So if you're playing a game, you just don't play with people's death, man.
Right.
The man has a family. The man has a family. That's a hurt. That's a real bitter situation right there. It rocked the whole nation all over the world.
It did.
People saw this, and people who don't even know the man or just getting to know the man. And the thing with me, and the thing with me and how I view the situation with Eugene. My first time seeing it was on Breakfast Club. I thought it was cool, man. I was like, damn, that's what's up, man. We need that. Black people, you know, that's just my mindset. But then, you know, I don't follow up on nobody or nothing like that. But when the Nipsey thing dropped down, I started looking at how old boy was moving and looking at the thing, listening to the things that people were saying.
Jed, and that's real. And that's the same way I feel about this nigga, right? I feel the same 100% the way you feel. But what I was saying is, like, sometimes we gotta open up our mind to see other things, right? And he came on and he was saying he was saying like basically like he just burst out. It's like this nigga like say like when Nori asked that question, it's like that shit just was weighing on his motherfucking heart. Now we know he done did a lot of fucked up shit and he's a fucked up dude in a lot of motherfucking people's eyes. But
he a hood nigga though.
Huh?
He a hood nigga. Hood. You know how niggas do. Niggas
yeah. Because all us got to pass, right? And when I listen, this is the one thing I want to say, J.Ed. When I looked at him and he was telling his shit, I was listening to him, and I say maybe this stupid ass nigga didn't realize what he was laughing at. Maybe he was laughing because he really thought they got the killer, and there ain't no need to be saying no justice for Nip. What is you talking about? Maybe. Not saying I'm agreeing with him on shit, but a lot of things go through my mind when I see people talk and I look at their character. Hold on. When I look at their motherfucking character, I'm like, damn, is this nigga just that stupid? He don't realize what's going on through the internet and old school like that and don't know what the fuck going on?
Well, I'm at a point with the whole situation. I done pretty much let it digest and marinate a little bit, and it is what it is in my mind. And I got my eyes open and I'm paying attention.
That's right. Listen, hey, Jay, we don't count him out. We do not count him out. Yeah. But these are the conversations. Go ahead.
Man, I want to address what Hood just said real quick. Because Hood, you gotta understand, when you saw that video and when you saw him smiling or whatever, you like, damn, could it be that simple?
Right.
But Hood, this is another thing.
Because I don't know him. I only know what they said about him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know him. I just knew what they said about him. So I took that and put it together and was like, this a fucked up nigga.
One thing, exactly. And that was your perception of how that visual came off to you.
Right.
Hood, like I had always said to you in the beginning, and Big U had said it in the interview with Nori. He was like, you know, the family, they know what happened. And when he was saying that, Hood, the bottom line is, like I had told you before, it may seem maybe conspiratorial, maybe seem like a conspiracy, whatever. But on some LA West Side shit, Hood,
right?
That nigga Eric Holder City Cuz was a tiny local 6-0, and Nipsey Hussle, all growing in fans of him, he was a third generation 6-0. He was a tiny local too, and it was some in hood shit that went down. He, like I said before, a long time ago, he got the drop on there.
Big U say he ain't never meet him a day in his life. That's what he said. Yeah,
but you see, that's something where you know how sometimes it depends on how a nigga getting down in the hoods out here. Because some OGs, they might just hear of a nigga off of word of mouth of what the nigga out there doing in the street, and some OGs might take a nigga like him under their wing. Now Big U came off as he
I'm finna get you Monique. I'm finna get you Queen Monique. Go ahead.
I'm just saying he definitely made that clear, but at the same time, when things probably got back around to him, like, well, who did that? What happened with that? Who put that down for the enemy? He probably know who Shitty Cuz name is, but he probably don't want to be affiliated with him like that in that type of situation. You feel me?
Right. Now, Monique, go ahead, Queen Monique. What you were saying?
I'm just saying, you know, it's a different dynamic. We're on a platform where we have people from all over the world, and they don't understand how things work outside of their own household. And that's the scenario that I want to stand for everyone.
Right.
I'm saying to you, as much bad as Big U name is in the media, as much good as his name is in there, but it depends on who are you dealing with, because I hear people saying his name on this platform like, oh, Eugene. I promise you, you wouldn't walk up to him and call him Eugene in his face like that. You know, and that's just on this platform because everybody want to deal with him from the street aspect. If you want to deal with him from the street aspect, you have to give him his respect. And then you have to be prepared for what it is that you're going to let come out your mouth if you're not ready to be dealt with or deal with it. That's all I'm saying. So, I speak up to, I say what I say.
How you feel?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I thought it was respectful. I thought it would be more respectful to call a person by his name, and since we're having a decent conversation on the title, let's clear his name up. That's what the title of the subject is.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
so if I call him Big U from where I'm at, that's in the street.
Right.
No, sweetheart, from where I'm at. Now listen, from where I'm at.
I ain't know you were talking about J.S., but I think J.S. will say it to Big U because he's a Florida dude, and we move a different kind of way. God damn it.
That's out of respect to call him by his name. His name Eugene, right? Right?
That's true.
I don't want to meet nobody. What, he want to work? We want to work together. Want to do some things together. I don't want to meet nobody.
I'm not.
And it ain't no internet thing, sweetheart.
And I'm not saying it that way. King, you're taking it out of perspective.
Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
All right, and I would like for you to. Because as I am a queen to you, I'm someone else's mother, daughter, sister, cousin, and auntie. And that's because you are someone else's king, uncle, brother, son, father. So I'm not coming.
Yeah, but I didn't want the conversation to seem street, so I ain't say Big U. I wanted to call his name.
But this is
that's understand that. Yeah, understand that.
But I do, but we're called Hood Talk News, and we ain't nothing but street.
No, I'm street, but I'm mature. Okay. I ain't there. Let's get that here.
But hey,
yeah, we gonna leave that alone, y'all, man. Hey,
yes, ma'am.
What I'm saying is I'm gonna go back to what I was saying since I had the floor.
Go ahead, Queen.
As much as good and bad as he's doing,
go ahead, Queen.
It's just what we're speaking on today, and as much as we speaking on everything, we still ain't moved no more further than what we started from the day he got assassinated.
Well, I agree with that.
We're at
I kind of disagree too.
I mean, we don't have further than what we knew the day after.
Yeah.
And I mean, just from speaking on Big U, I think that he is now trying to clean up his reputation because he's got a major show on Epic. He's on the show Friday with a whole different vibe than what he presented on Noriega's show. They got all these other people, the narrators or commenters on his story going in, talking about how dare Eric Holder take a profit from us like that in front of our eyes on a video. And then the question person asked Big U, how did you feel about Nipsey? Simple question. This dude said, I looked at him like a son. That's not how you feel.
What's wrong with that though? That can also mean that he expressing it like he lost his son.
Yeah.
I'm sure he expressing like
he curled up in the ball.
But believe me,
his body language.
Bottom line, hey, let me ask y'all a question. Bottom line, what is the biggest problem y'all have with Big U? Ain't defending him. Say just how you goddamn feel too. Say just how you feel.
It's my biggest thing. Well, like I told you, when my first time noticing anything about the man, out of respect, I guess I'm gonna say Big U, it was on the Breakfast Club show, and from there I thought he was cool. I was like, wow, that's what's up.
Right.
Here's the biggest thing. So I'm saying that's when my first time learning of him. Now, when the Nip thing went down, what made me feel, the thing that made me feel, because to me, I felt like he was taunting and playing with it.
Right.
He was taunting the boys there and playing with it. It was one time when he speak, because the eyes are the lamps of the soul, man.
That's right.
When you just don't play on the death of people that you love, man.
You don't.
Fuck that. When he spoke that one time when he did a video, and I'm gonna leave it at this. He did a video and he was talking. You know, Nip was like my son. It's almost like he wanted to laugh. You know what I'm saying? The smirk. I know what I see. I know what I see, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Right. I don't know if he entertaining all the other ones that hate Nip and he putting on for the set. Those who own that shit like that there, but it just gave me a bad feeling. So, and then it just gave me a bad feeling, bro.
And then he's saying that he don't know Eric Holder, but isn't there out of him supposedly beating up a dude in a club? Like, he lies a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I said that clearly, honestly, there's no way Big U don't know who Shitty Cuz is from 6
Yeah,
he probably didn't know. He probably didn't know Daily Get Down, but you know, Big U is like he is the 6 You know, it's other niggas that run with him that's on that same general status, but at the same time, Big U is 6 So the bottom line is, I'm sure for him and Hood, you can understand this. All of y'all can understand what I'm saying on a level like this. So you can understand it. Right about now, after Nip's death, Big U was sitting down with people that he never thought he'd be able to sit down with in his life.
Yeah,
you know, there you go. So his whole persona, one way is gonna be for this crowd, for these corporate people in these suits. I gotta maybe say this, get this popping. But when I'm with Rock 100, I gotta keep 100, start clowning all these niggas and doing this or that. But the thing is, he is in clearly he's in another realm right now. He's very polarized. He's out there. Unfortunately, after the demise of Nip, but at the same time, sometimes when you lose somebody like Nip, who clearly set the blueprint down for some of his OGs, they gonna take that baton and run with it. We lost a homie, but God, look what he left me. I can maybe do something with this. And sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. Sometimes it rubs people the right way. Like I felt Hood today. Like when I saw that title and I listened to Hood talk, I was like, man, Hood done felt compelled to come and talk to his people. Like, yo, let me tell y'all, I'm thinking about something a little bit different here.
Yeah, and I came for the family help. You get what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. Like, hey, y'all help me look into this shit. Am I saying something wrong? Or come on now, y'all look with me. You see, that's all I was saying.
One thing I can say, ain't nobody jump out there on that water on that man character other than people who was going off what he showed us. And so we spoke on it.
Right.
I understand that. I understand.
So we ain't wrong for speaking on it. God damn it, we ain't wrong for speaking on it because he showed us that.
Not at all.
My only discrepancy with everything outside of anything is that the family is not allowed to benefit. I don't care what the fuck you doing.
Right.
Let the family benefit. That's my only beef. Nothing else.
Now that goddamn
nobody is going to be able to run this Fortune 500 that he created for his death the way he would. So anything that you're doing that's making money off of him, make sure his children will have the same. And you know why I say that? Because he would do it for you. He would do it for you. I'm not talking about no bum ass nigga.
No.
Nipsey would do it for you. And in a way, in his own way, you making sure he do it. And I'm not taking up for him. I'm just looking at it from two different point of views. But I'm saying, anything they making right now, come on, the family still got to look at them his baby.
Okay, but that's a great point you made. But I just want to tell you this: you just like the family, and I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm saying this in a positive way. The family most likely is benefiting off of Nipsey's for Nipsey's demise and his legacy, but we don't know that. They're not going to be like, you know what? I agree with you. That's not for us to know. But that's not for us to know.
I agree with you, but it's not on a platform that his fans and us know. They're benefits
to be that way though. Something has to be private though. Something has to be kept private.
But that was his pride and joy. That was his pride and joy.
But I can't. But that might have been that.
Every day we hear, don't buy these T-shirts, don't buy that because it's bootleg. Okay, tell us where to go to buy it so the family can make some off of it.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
That's easy.
You gotta understand. Unfortunately, a lot of the real
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
Online, that shit is sold out. You can't really find authentic Nipsey gear not too many places unless you kind of like closely connected or you know somebody that you know that's like really got the official marathon clothing and the tags. That shit is very, very hard to find. Don't get it twisted.
You know what? I love you. I just said. You enlighten me on the level of this.
You can't find that shit nowhere.
You know what? But you enlighten me.
You gotta get it today, drop. It's like
no, look.
But you might be getting behind first time the motherfuckers in line.
Yeah.
Hey, one at a time, y'all.
Can I say something to you?
Come on.
When it all settled down, it's gonna be the merchandise gonna be sold under the profitable people that's gonna benefit the family, and that's
true. That's true. That's true.
But I will wait for that day.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Honestly, now I've seen some now just to represent and people in South Central, they might not be able to get their motherfucking hands on an authentic marathon tag. So if they see a fresh ass Crenshaw shirt or just something
we gonna buy it.
You gonna buy that shit. You gonna have to because you trying to represent for the West Side. Exactly. Now I can't front. Hood nigga on some real shit. I know you know my nigga Cowboy. Man, that nigga Cowboy, I can't front. I was over there the other day. I was looking. Man, that nigga had a fresh ass Nipsey Hussle jean jacket, my nigga.
Yeah. He showed that shit on the video. Now that's another motherfucker. Hey, listen.
It was nice though, man. I said, damn, man. You know that nigga like if you gonna get that, then rep that shit and put something together with the outfit. If you gonna get it from a nigga like Cowboy, but at the same time, I saw that I'm like, damn, Cowboy, look what you got, my niggas. You probably do need to give it somebody that got a clothing rack within the family or something and blow his shit up.
He done fucked up with that. He done burnt his bridges with that shit. He ain't fucking with him. He should have did that from the beginning, goddamn it.
I just wanted to throw that out there because people do still support from Compton to Watts. They still support it. You can't get the original marathon shit. Nigga, I got a Nipsey Crenshaw shirt from Crenshaw and Slauson. It's authentic to the hood, nigga. You feel me?
So let me ask you this: since the subject is about, Big U and everything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go from here?
That's what I'm saying.
Do we lay down on the big man and let go what we feel and just wait for justice, or as he continues to put himself in the limelight with this or that? And leave us with questions that we may want answers to because we the fans, we do have that right.
That's right.
I think it's out of respect. I only come with the questions because he put himself out there on the platform to be questioned.
You're right.
I'm so glad. I want to say this to you real quick because I'm going to let everybody else continue to get in the hood. I wanted to ask you something. I've been meaning to ask you this, bro. I'm glad we live. I can ask you this because I want to ask everybody in the chat, everybody on the live right now with us, like, so let's just say the trial go down later on this summer, October, and the jury come back not guilty for Eric Holder. Then what?
It is what it is. We'll just be talking more shit. And
talking more shit.
We don't want to talk no more.
Yeah.
That's all. It's just pain. All it is pain when we talk.
Listen.
The conspiracy is bigger than the original narrative, definitely.
Right.
Then who did kill him? That's the question.
I don't feel a riot or anything going out.
No, that's definitely not gonna happen. That's definitely not gonna happen if it's not guilty.
I'm saying it on the fact because of we're in LA and because of who we have in office right now with Kamala and Joe. They are people that like to lock us up and give us more time than what it is that we've really done and deserve. So LA is a firm believer of that. So we're not going to do that shit. But what I will say is it would be good if we just begin to build up off of what Nipsey left us.
That's right.
We stand on shoulders. We move on shoulders. We go up on shoulders. And he left us a platform. He left us a blueprint. And we just need to start building from there, from whoever it may be, because trust and believe. You got more enemies that work with each other than friends do.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't trust no LA. I'm from LA. I don't trust no LA jury, though. Them motherfuckers is like night and day. They can come back.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When Big U said his son was getting called to the office, football coach asking him, "Man, your daddy got something to do with that? And your daddy had something to do with that." That's when you get to the point where we really got to know this nigga played a part. Because my heart go out to kids. When a kid getting goddamn involved in shit and they have to go and suffer for some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That's when you want to go dig deeper. I ain't going to tell y'all no lie. That's the main thing that really wanted me to dig deep. My son can't go to football practice, can't go to school. They call to the office. Hey, your dad really had something to do with that. So that's the shit I'm talking about, man. We all got a goddamn heart, man. Sometimes we'll play so goddamn bold, like we ain't got like everything wrong, and we'll criticize everybody for everything and shit like that. But, man, sometimes you got to be the real motherfucking you, the person you really the fuck is. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be going off of shit that, you feel the crowd going with. Sometimes you got to step back and look for yourself.
You got to be from the real, from the core.
Come on now.
Because at the end of the day, you waking up in the morning looking at yourself in the mirror. Like, who you want to be today?
That's
you want to be a follower?
Come on now.
You want to be a leader.
And I can't look myself in the mirror. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to
the whole part about having to be who you are is you're going to cut some people off along the way because you're going to wake up.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
I ain't about this bullshit today.
Yeah.
And it may be a chopping board every day.
That's
you
right.
might get 2 or 3 days where you ain't stopping nobody. But are you fit for this?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because this comes with a cost.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah. And
Nipsey knew that. And Nipsey knew that because we want to get back to him. He knew that. This come with a cost. And with a cost come a life gone. And if I could save and give my life to save 30 or 40 more lives, I'm willing to do that. And that's what he did.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know, at the end of the day, if we looking for justice, we ain't got justice since they kidnapped us from Africa. So why are we looking for justice today? As long as we know what it is and how our parents sent down them stories from us, them old folklore tales that they told us, that our grandparents, I'm 52. My great-grandmother was an ex-slave, and she spoke to me. And she told us, and there was 20 of us in the room, and I tell this story proudly. But she let us know. It's us, hey, we country. You got to be deep when you fighting the masses.
Oh, no, I appreciate that. I was saying y'all was deep in that room. Damn, 20 deep. That's a lot of homes.
Yeah, because back then our families built their own homes and they made them big enough and they bought the land and made it wide enough to add on to it.
That's right.
Yeah,
Jay, what you finna say?
I just wanted to say
I'm sorry, Ken. Go ahead.
I always, from this conversation and just from the whole giddy up from the beginning, what started it all, his death. I always salute Nipsey for his life that he lived and the good deeds that he had done and the legacy that he left behind. And when I think about life, I think about at the age that I am, I done did a lot of shit. I done been with the women. It ain't much else to do, but for good things. That's it. It ain't nothing much else to do but make some money and do
Come on now.
and do some.
Come on now.
Do
We done did all the wrong. We done did all the wrong.
Yeah, but listen, this is what I'm saying. It ain't nothing else to do but some good things. And see, when you see others that are of age and even older than I, 50 or 60, it makes you look at things a little different, man. When they behaving in a way of it's just the conversation that a person have, and the things that they talk about, and then you look at them, and then you look at the situation or the condition of the youth that stems from that culture, and you have no kind of advice or nothing to offer. That's what I want to hear topic on. That's what I want to hear talks on. This subject all goes back to the title now on Big Hugh.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with that, Dad, because
and if that's the gang life, man, that's a fucked up culture, man. It got to go away.
Yeah.
Y'all can't glamorize that and say God is pleased with y'all. Just like a brother was on YouTube sharing that shit been around for 50 years, man. If it ain't got better by now, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But
if it ain't got better by now, bro, because it started out good.
You gonna find out that God is you gonna find out that God is good in your grace and with your blessings and how you live in your life every day. God's gonna bless you. He might not bless you with a $20 million lotto ticket, but he might bless you with a motherfucker that's $75.
But you know what, Lee? You know what, Lee? I ain't trying to change nothing that's already established because it wasn't done by my hand. But if I see it and it hurts, and it hurts my heart to see what I see with my own folks. I gotta say something. All it is voices of pain. When you hear people on the talk show, it's just voices of pain. I think God love hoodies. I think God love broke niggas, rich niggas. I don't think God's love is. Damn right.
Comes on
right. You're right. There's a scripture in Proverbs. Listen, bro. There's a scripture in Proverbs say one thing rich and poor have in common. God made the both of them. So you're right.
Absolutely. So but that's why I wanted to talk about your point. You were talking about the gang life, because you got to understand, man. Sometimes a lot of more times out of 10, especially out here in LA, where the shit kind of like originated from, you kind of can be born into a motherfucking gang. If your mama and daddy is from a set, and you the son or the daughter of that, you from that set.
Lee, I understand. I got you, Lee.
You know what?
I just said it just got to go away, Lee. It ain't been no good for nothing.
But
I'm not glamorizing it because I lived it. I'm not glamorizing.
I understand. It just ain't been no good for nothing, bro.
The gang life is a lot of good times. It's a lot of good times. It's a lot of close times with friends. It's a lot of hard times. It's a lot of killing. It's a lot of jail time.
That's just regular people, bro. That's just regular people. But why be an organization?
If you're a gang member, though, it's tenfold if you're a gang member.
Okay. Look, let me ask the question. What we talking about gangbanging? That takes us back to Nipsey, because we all know he was a gangbanger.
That's right.
But until you come and live the life of an LA gangster, you can't speak on it because it's different in every corridor. And what I want to say, you can speak on it in your environment, in your atmosphere.
That's true.
It's different. It's different over here. It's a different world.
I understand that.
So,
I understand that. I just like to
and I just
see.
want to be heard right quick. I just want to be heard out. So what I'm saying to you to say is, with everything comes good and bad. Some people get more bad than they get good. Some people get more good than they get bad. Some people break even, and some people build on their good.
You always got to play the hand. You always got to play the hand you get, though.
So I'm saying to say, when it comes to Nip, at the end of the day, he was trying to build on the better goodness of himself. He didn't want to build on the bad no more.
That's right.
So it don't matter. It don't matter how he left here. We all just know he's gone. All we can do right now is just sit back and let the so-called justice system do what it's going to do. Because
and banging music every day.
Yeah,
They
that's
hiding. They
But I
hiding stuff from us. They don't want us to see stuff. So why should we keep bumping our heads against each other?
But everything that's hidden comes to the surface eventually.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
Well, I
Oh, yeah,
guess
hey.
so. I guess we lay down from here. We just
no,
we just
Oh, no,
stay-
hell no, hell no, hell no.
I'm
We'll
not
never lay
saying
down.
we lay down.
Because we got to keep the awareness going. We definitely got to do that shit. We
I'm
got
not
because
saying lay
the
down.
court system ain't gonna do shit if no noise ain't being made. That nigga would have walked out the door a long time ago if no noise wasn't being made. Trust me, they know what's to come with this shit. They know.
Yeah. And the other thing about it is, like, yeah, Nipsey is speaking on gang culture, but I work in the government, and it's a lot of the same parallels as to what he went through, as to what I go through as a high-level employee. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So some of the things that he says about how his life was going and how people try to set him up and how, his own wouldn't stand with him. That's the stuff that I go through every day.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's all. Can I ask you something, sis?
Let me just say this real quick. Nipsey was a messiah. Because one thing you got to understand about Nipsey is this. That nigga is neighborhood 6 till the wheels fall off. But at the same time, when you listen to Nip's raps, the early ones had a lot of gang references. But as he continued to grow and get better as an artist, he didn't even have to really. He always gave it up for the 6 and gave it up for his hood slothing all day. But at the same time, you listen to a majority of Nip songs, he sprinkled it in there. But at the same time, his shit was so intense. His rhymes was so cabby, so bomb that a real nigga, you ain't gotta tell a motherfucker where you from because niggas don't know.
Right.
Niggas
Hey,
don't know.
and let me say something. I'm gonna pass to Jay. Listen, we never gonna never let go of this shit, man. We ain't gonna never let it go until the court system do what the fuck they do, man. That I'm not saying that shit. I ain't saying that. I ain't never said that, and I ain't never gonna say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more to this motherfucking case, man. There's more to it, and we trying to get to the bottom of this shit. But go ahead, Jay.
Yeah.
Lee still on the phone?
Yeah, he's still.
Absolutely. Go.
Lee,
Go.
You still well, I don't know. You used to be in a gang or whatever, right?
I'm always gonna be in the gang because I got put on the gang. I'm from a hood, so it's like I got my power, but at the same time, I'm not active no more like that. I don't carry a gun on me every day like I used to. I don't run around and look for enemies in their hood and try to pick them off during the day or night. I don't do that no more. But I did do that. I lived that life heavy.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time, especially when things now done kicked up with the violence with gangs all across America and some of the hot spots you already know, like Dallas and stuff?
Of course. Out here in LA.
Has it ever come a time, bro, where you ever had a heart where you see a people that are just failing in the condition that they're in the environment that they're in, and you just want to see it change? You just want to see it change and be different.
Right.
I do. I see that. But for a nigga like me, I'm a real nigga, my nigga. I live in reality. Not saying that you're not living in reality, but I live in reality when it comes to certain situations as far as gang culture. Like, my best friend got murdered. Never unsolved. I got so many homies that's dead right now. It's ridiculous. But I thank God that I'm still here. I got homies that's not for my set that I fuck with that's good. So at the same time, I know both sides of how it go. But at the same time, when I say I deal in reality, I deal with the fact that, like, yo, everybody want to say let's change. Man.
No. I was talking about your mind. I ain't asking about nobody else. I'm just trying to see something with your mind. I'm just asking a question. I just wonder what your mind like. Cause see, everything that you're saying, yeah, I constantly see that and have been seeing that over and over and over again. So since you're on the phone, I'm like, let me ask him this.
Hey, Jay.
Because you're one of the ones, in that culture. So,
Jay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something,
yes,
big
sir.
dog. I always come to you for advice. Hey, check this out, man. Is it a limit in this world to the things we should ask when a situation take place? Like even with the Nipsey case, like should we stay on that one track? Can we shouldn't be able to ask goddamn questions like what is?
Man, let me tell you something.
What
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yes, you can ask whatever.
If that was your,
I'm saying this because
if that was the heart of the man to push through for justice and get some answers for Nipsey, man.
Right.
If that was the heart, God put that there. So that's your destiny. Whatever any of us procreate or do.
Not to cut you off, but I'm saying this because people get so sensitive when you turn that curve. Like say y'all on that same track together, but the minute you say something different or ask questions different from the track that y'all was already on together, why that shit make people so fucking mad and angry? That's the shit I don't understand.
Good. Because the people
might be trying to catch their head.
Here's the thing, bro. Don't live, just stay on course. Don't live for people. Stay on course. They got to feel however the fuck they don't feel.
You know what?
But with time, everything always unfolds. So right now it shifts from the rough talk and everybody else is down with on ride. Everybody riding the same wave. But as soon as you shift, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just stay on course. It's your story. It's your deed. Just stay on course. It ain't fuck what the people feel. You just gotta keep doing.
I applaud him. That shit caught me off guard.
Go ahead.
May I ask the king name that's speaking? The one that just spoke with the
Lee
Wakanda voice.
JX.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I would say to you and King Hood, with all respect to you, and I'm not going above you or below you, but I'm right next to you.
Come on now.
I think a lot of our issues have to do with economic issues. You making jobs for everybody else, you ain't making them for us. And all this come back to Nipsey because he was making jobs. So now, King Hood, if you want to go off on some other shit, go off on economics and what he was doing. Go into that to keep your ass strapped.
That's right.
He just making economic moves for us.
I just applaud Hood because Hood one of the realest niggas on YouTube, and I've been Hood one of the realest niggas on YouTube. I've been supporting since day one. But I swear to God, when I got that alert, I said, hold up, and I listened. I was like, Hood on some real shit right now because
you can't just listen when it
normally when they come on Sunday, you know it's some real shit going on.
Hey, cause man, I like to look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I like to look at shit from all sides, and if I can't walk in the mirror, if I walk in the mirror and I gotta put my head down, something goddamn wrong. Goddamn it, I gotta be able to look myself in the goddamn eyes and say, hey, you do what's right, you doing what's real. Goddamn it, I can't just walk in that motherfucker and goddamn got my head down, can't even look at my motherfucking self because I feel what I'm doing ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always try to come with the real, no matter which way, you know what I'm saying, a person might turn. That don't mean I'm gonna go that way. I gotta look into it, and I like to look at people, and I like to watch their every move, their actions, and everything, and study them before I come to a conclusion, because I was once a motherfucker out there in the street. Every time I've been to call, oh, don't hang around that boy ain't nothing but trouble. You know what I'm saying? Without even knowing me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know me.
Yeah,
so
man.
That's the shit I'm talking about, you know?
I hear plenty people said, don't hang around me because I'm trouble.
Come on now.
But look,
I want to get my own reasons.
The thing too is, as soon as when you were like, man, I wanted to take that down. Me and Wifey was talking about it, but you see, these are the day and times that we live in. As soon as you motherfucking change your mind, or maybe let me think a little bit outside the box here, motherfucker. What's the first thing come out the motherfucking chat? Or well, not the chat. What's happening on your your platform? Oh, this nigga rat.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga hood.
But see, they gotta look at it this way, right? If I stirred you this way this goddamn long, goddamn it, and when I told you about Cowboy, I ain't pulled back on Cowboy. Sooner or later it came out. J-Rock came out and say, fuck him, we don't fuck with him. You can see straight through some people. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Big U is a mystery. He's one, and that could be for the good or for the bad. Cause he one of them motherfuckers. He one of them motherfuckers. You can never get to the bottom of this guy. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying this nigga no good dude or he do the right things or none of that shit. But I know it's a mystery about him for the good or bad. I don't know what it is, but it's something there. It's a mystery about the dude, man. Go ahead.
Even some of his closest homies got that mystery in their mouth.
Huh?
King Cud, you wait. I missed something. I got an old thing that I'm on that clicked me over to your new thing, so I don't know what they doing. Wait, you saying they calling you a snitch?
No, hell no. We be talking about. I posted a video earlier. Some old troll wrote rat. I'm with Big U now. You know how they do it. When you say something other than what a motherfucker wants you to say, you doing something wrong. It's conspiracy. You get a lot of money as Illuminati. Goddammit, you already know how it go.
Oh, okay. I don't
now,
know.
Y'all know.
Where the troll at? You know we hood over here all
come
day.
on now. Yeah, y'all know damn well I ain't working with no goddamn Big U. Now y'all know that shit.
I don't think it was an apology video. I think you were calling us to open our mind.
Come on, open your mind. And I see what I said in the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I want more people to open up their shit the same way. And then y'all come back and tell me, look, Hood, look at it like this now. You wrong or whatever it is. But we can't stick with the same damn conversation every day and not going no goddamn farther. Goddamn it. We ain't here to crack jokes and pick on no goddamn body. We here to get to the bottom line. If this motherfucker ain't right, he ain't right. If this motherfucker all right, he all right. But we gonna call it how it is. Right. Straight up.
Move off of that.
That was a real nigga move. That was a real nigga move for real.
For real, man. You know, because it ain't about that. See, a lot of people got caught up in the Nipsey case, right? Thinking this is a goddamn show. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch him say fuck Big U and da-da-da. No, when I was saying that, I really meant that. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how I was feeling about his character before he said anything, before he came out. And it's still a mystery to me about this guy. I'm not teaming up with him, and I'm not saying he's the greatest guy in the world. But if we gonna keep saying fuck him, let's stop for a minute and see why we saying fuck him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
look deep into that shit. For real, because we done said fuck this nigga.
That's real.
We done said fuck this nigga so much, I done forgot why we saying fuck him. God damn it, you see what I'm saying? So I want to dig deep into these characters. We dig deep into Cowboy. We see his life. We see what the fuck he doing. God damn it, we digging into these other people, but Big U, we never dig into the person who Big U really is and what's really going on with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? We did look that from the sidelines.
But everybody from the West Coast, you know, they hear other people from other places speaking. And I don't think they really feel the heart of the people when it comes for us
Come on now.
viewing this man death and then learning about his life and who he was. Because we always told, because this was, hold on.
Let him
we're
finish.
always told, we're always told to understand y'all culture. Always told to understand the politics. We're always told somebody is big and powerful. So what the fuck does that have to do with the life of another human being is what I'm trying to tell you. See, that mindset. See, sometimes when you have a worldly mind, you live for man. But when you have a godly mind, you outside of that, and that's where my mind is a lot of time when I speak on things. That's all. Go ahead and run it.
Can I speak?
Go ahead and run it.
Can I speak? And let me
go ahead and run it.
I'm a running king. I appreciate you. Big, you don't speak for everybody. You speak for 60. We got 3,000 other gangs within our own LA County. That's just LA County. That ain't San Bernardino County. They got their own county, 50, Kern County, up north in the area with E40 and E40 them. That don't include us. We just in our own sector. Big U run what he runs, but he don't run nothing else. He may link up with other people, and I'm not taking away from that. But what I'm saying to you is you out of pocket with what you're saying because you're not understanding what you're saying. We are cut up in zones. We almost like Chicago, but
not really.
Level. But I just want to give people a narrative of what they're dealing with. That's all I want to do. So with that being said, for real, we really don't fuck with nobody. But if you come through the hood acting like you a gangbanger and all that, you gonna get that gangbang affection. Good or bad. No, I just want you to let me. I just want you to let me finish. I just want you to let me finish, though. I just want you to let me finish. I'm not talking against nothing. I'm here only to talk about Nipsey. That's it. And that's all. Okay, so with that being said, the blueprint he left for us is to move forward economically. He paved the way for that right up to that front door. Now it's what we gonna do with it.
But I feel JS because for him, he's trying to understand the whys and the means for all of this out here with the big this and the big that and the different hoods and the different that. But
you don't need it. You don't need the why. You don't need the why. You don't need the whys and the
coming from a man who's not
Hold on, y'all, one at a time. Go ahead.
But coming from a man who's not from this culture, not from this lifestyle, there's understanding that he can gain. There's understanding that he can gain. He's not just down with it. He's just saying like certain things that he just don't understand the continued demise of black men in gang culture. That's all he was. I felt him on that.
Yeah.
But none of us do. That's like what people come on to the studio saying all the time, and we all looking like what? Like people are saying, don't speak on this. This is business. Well, like Tuz says all the time, it is everybody's business. They love them. But we don't get it. Can I? I just want to say this. If you want can I just say this? And I'm not being no disrespect, and then I'm going to just get off the line, King Tuz, because I love you to death. I just still want to come back. But with this being said, if you want to deal with this on a civilian level, then it can be dealt with on that level. If you want to deal with it with a hood level, then you cannot go around this view. You know, hear me out. I know, but just hear me out right quick.
Go ahead. She finna leave, so go ahead.
If you want to deal with it on a hood level, you can't go around Big U and the LAPD. And the LAPD. Just hear me out. If you want to deal with this on a civilian level, then you'll sit back and let the family do what it is they want to do. You got to pick a side. You want to be hood or you want to be civilian. And if you want to be civilian, sit back and shut your mouth up and let the family do what they do because they got all the okays about what's going to go down. You ain't got shit to say about nothing as a fan or a friend or a cousin.
But as a fan, you have a say-so.
Now, if you want to be hood, you can go out there and get on them corners and make yourself be heard.
Wait. What you going?
Hey, okay, that's just her opinion. That's her opinion, y'all. That's her opinion. She entitled to it.
Yeah. Oh no, I respect her opinion, but I just feel like you can't start. Everybody start talking about civilians.
I'm just talking to you from an LA point of view. I'm just
always been civilians. We all been civilians. Everybody been playing Call of Duty too long. Everybody playing these war games too long. Talk about the
I'm going to sign out, love.
Okay.
I'll see you when you put another video up.
Okay,
thank you. I'm going to sign out, but I'm talking from an LA point of view.
Okay. Appreciate you. Man, y'all show Queen Monique some goddamn love in that goddamn chat, man. That's right. We got another call.
Saying,
go ahead, J.Ed. Hold on real quick. Go ahead, J.Ed.
What I was saying is just how you don't even understand sometimes as a people that we don't know how to create another human being, but we got the knack to take the life of another human being and control another human being, and to take someone's mind and manipulate it to our liking. You know, we do these things, and I mean, if you pay attention to a lot of what they call OGs and how they picking and choosing certain rap characters that they promote and the things like this, man, if you take a real deep look at it, man, do they really care from the heart, or do they see a dollar?
Sometimes they do, man. I gotta keep it 100.
Is it a dollar? Because man, let me tell you something. When you care about somebody and you love them, you're gonna teach them so well how to be protected of themselves and what moves to make in life, and they won't be getting in the trouble that they're getting into. But these rappers, they getting up under these labels, and the label ain't teaching them a goddamn thing. They getting up under these so-called, OGs or whatnot, but they constantly getting killed, and they constantly getting in trouble, and they constantly going to jail. And something that I seen on the video that threw me off by Big U. No, just he said it. He said, if your homeboy get in trouble, you gotta be there for him, whether it's good or bad. That's a goddamn lie.
Listen,
That's a goddamn lie.
But listen,
That's a motherfucking lie. My homeboy got in some goddamn trouble. I'm not gonna be there with him because he should have known motherfucking better not to get in that type of trouble. Now, if it's some trouble that's just out of his hands and it's not out of his control and he's innocent, that's different. But I ain't finna be helping nobody that's doing some bullshit and then I involve myself with it. And that's because that's my homeboy. I'm gonna be there for him.
but at the same time, that's not your. But at the same time, that's not your.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on. We got another caller. Caller, what's going on with you?
Yo. What's going on?
What's going on? Who we got on the air with us?
Oh, this is Moses. I was on the air the other day.
Oh, okay.
I was with the other West Coast.
That's
West
right.
Coast person on there, and then man, shout out. First of all, I don't have a platform. I don't have somewhere you can see anything. I come to Hood News strictly, so
that's right.
Shout out to Hood News.
That's right.
Click like and subscribe.
That's right.
And get his going. So, Hood, you got your seat on fire, dog.
Oh yeah, I see.
Your seat on fire.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
Now, I didn't know you was gonna drop this early, but you got motherfuckers waiting, dog, and that's how you know you going the right way.
Right on.
When your seat is hot and you got other platforms, them other dudes that that been running their marathon speaking about the other day's topic. You got the hot seat when you going the right way.
Come on now.
All right?
Come on now.
First of all, I'm not here to argue with anybody on this platform just because we all outside looking in.
That's right.
We outside looking in. We just here, I'm just here to make people think. And so some of us can go to sleep at night because this shit been fucking me up since the beginning.
Come on now.
And, can I ask you a question?
No. Let me finish.
Let him finish real quickly.
Hood. Hood. We've been bashing Cowboy, dog. But I've been doing my motherfucking paperwork. I've been getting on my girl fucking nerves. I got my own fucking pictures. I'm doing my own investigation that I got to hide from her motherfucking ass.
Right.
So, this motherfucker, why today? Hood, and I'm not lying. If I'm not flying, I ain't got no platform.
Right on. Speak on it.
Nigga, Hood, I got a T-shirt today that my girl got for me because she know I'm so wrapped up in it. I'm from LA.
Right.
So I'm doing my work. The T-shirt said, if you ain't got no marathon tag, it's a knockoff. It's a knockoff. Straight from the marathon store. So what made you need to post that? What made you need to sell that T-shirt? Because y'all been getting robbed since his death. Mm-hmm. Everybody been making money off of this.
Everybody. And
everybody been making. So, and it's the same thing.
That's one thing Big U said in the motherfucking shit. He was like, everybody targeting him. You need to target the people that's benefiting the most off his death. He was like, I ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just repeating what Big U said, y'all. I'm just repeating what he said.
Good. They made a T-shirt about that. That should explain everything. So they are putting in the work and saying, hey, motherfuckers out here being faulty, nigga, it ain't right if they ain't got our tag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that and that's what I'm thinking. I'm go ahead.
Let me ask you. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead. You been waiting.
No. Let me finish because I don't want to keep going back and forth with people. I'm not gonna go debate with nobody. I just want to say this.
I'm talking to you.
Both of y'all.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Let me finish because I can sign out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep going back and forth on topics. I just want to say this and move on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
From the interviews, an innocent man don't have to prove his innocence.
Right on.
You on these other platforms saying this and that. Why'd you worry about it?
Right.
Why'd you worry about it if you innocent? You ain't got no proof coming your way.
Come on now.
Then you gonna say, oh yeah. At first you said you didn't know him at all. Right. Now today on Drink Champs, you said, oh yeah, that was his homeboy. He worked for him. Did music for him.
Hold on. Who said that? Who said that? You, yeah.
But you.
Yeah, that's what he said on Drink Champ. That's what he said on Drink Champ.
Go back. Go back and look. I'm not gonna say nothing that ain't come from.
No, I believe
they own shit. You see what I'm saying? Right. Look at what he said. Oh, yeah, that was his partner. You know, he worked for him. He you know, he was part of the crew and shit. And then he implemented him as a shooter.
Damn. I ain't see that.
Why you have to implement this man as a shooter? You on the drinking champs. Go back to drink champs. Go back to drink champs. Listen, I'm not saying nothing that's coming from my mouth. I got notes right here.
Come on now.
I ain't just jumping on here talking and I put my shit together. That's all I want to take to say.
And that's what I'm telling people. I'm like, it's a mystery about this guy. I just can't, for the good or bad, I can't put it on him. Either he a smooth mover, you know what I'm saying? Or
Hood. Go back to the first couple of interviews. The very first one.
Right.
When after he died, he's sitting on the couch or something. He's saying he don't know him. He don't know nothing at all. He been saying that. He don't know nothing at all.
Right.
Then now, Drink Champs come yesterday. Oh yeah, that's his homeboy. He worked for him. He was in the group with him. Said all this in one line.
That's what Big U said. Then, I gotta go look for that shit. I gotta
go back and listen.
That's right.
Then he said, yeah, that's his man. That's his God.
That's right.
That's his man. That's his God. Then you implement. Look. Now you implementing him as a shooter. Boy, that alcohol ain't shit, boy. I tell you.
Hey, Hood.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
come on.
Go ahead. Let me hear. Hold on.
He implement him as a shooter. Why would he have to say? Why would he implement him as a shooter? He didn't have to say that.
That's right. I appreciate
why he gave us some of that information. You did. But look, pay attention to what he's saying. The shit is in the word.
Damn right. I appreciate you calling in, my brother. Let me take some more phone calls up in here.
All right.
Okay. All right. There we go. Now, what you were saying, Lee? We got another caller, too. Hold on, caller. What you were saying, Lee?
I was just going to say this real quick, Hood. Any nigga that don't think that Big U know who Shitty Cuz is crazy. That's not even a question.
Right.
The bottom line is, like I said, Big U playing that distance and that game. He want to distance himself, nigga, but now, he can change his story up. And I'm saying, like, because the bottom line is he creating that narrative because big bro, this is what I keep telling you. This is why he was saying the family know what happened. Because honestly, my nigga, in the hood, it's really no conspiracy about that. Like I know you got thoughts and everything, my nigga, but Shitty Cuz Eric Holden killed him. He did. And everybody who everybody really know that shit. And
see, Lee, but that's the thing. That's the problem I have with this case, right? if it's that simple, they should have, they should have been like, just say, boom, that's what it is. Boom, case closed. We got all the evidence. Why is they holding this case for 2 fucking years, playing with us? You know what I'm saying? When it's that goddamn simple. That's the shit that fucked me up.
That's true.
What's going on?
And why are they stealing it too? Like, why is it so concealed?
Yeah. Come on now.
Hey, good. This is Denise. Happy Sunday to everybody.
That's right.
It's not about coincidence. Now, I'm not no psychic, and I know people have a hard time believing when somebody comes to them and say God said, but I'm not gonna get struck down by God. And it's interesting that you're on, because this morning God had me pray for you here. Right. The Lord told me that you were concerned about the direction in which you were going. Talking about the Nipsey Hussle case.
Come on now.
And God said that the spirit of intimidation has been unleashed on you because they want you to stop saying Ermia's name. The one thing that we all must realize, and that is what God told me. We have Breonna Taylor, didn't really get justice. George Floyd didn't get justice. Trayvon Martin didn't get justice. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, everybody covered them for 45 days, a month or whatever, and then they stopped saying their names. The reason, because I'm a member of National Action Network and the NAACP, about to hopefully sit on the board, but the reason that we keep saying say their names is because the media is silent. Now, they'll give more respect to Kumo, and I like Don Lemon, than they would you. And until you hear from them, and let me tell you how I know you'll hear from Lawrence or any of them, because there's a boy on YouTube that was running their mouth and they got a cease and desist. So if you ain't heard from the family, God said you need to ignore every single thing because it's the spirit of intimidation. Wow. Gang members use intimidation. That is what they do. But God said you have a work to do and you must do it. And I'm telling you, that was today. When I saw you come live, I was like, because I was waiting on you Monday. But I told you I was going to send you some stuff, and I sent it to this phone that I'm calling now. But I was waiting on you Monday, and then I saw that you were live. And I said, oh, my goodness, God. So, yes, I do really believe, and I heard, and I know what I heard from God, and that is what he told me. He also told me yes, there's nothing wrong with you going into what does the true meaning of the marathon continue mean. He said there's nothing wrong with you going into the education and the financial things and the changes and things that Nipsey Hussle was doing so that you keep his name alive. We can talk about the case we can. And I know that you asked the question just now, why they're holding it out. Eric Holder waived his right to a speedy trial. So when you do that, a lot of this stuff, again, like I said the other day, it's legal. And, I'm a CASA advocate, federally appointed, been trained. I see this stuff, as I told you, all the time. I have some other things that I do in the government. So I'm telling you what I know is that right now his defense attorney, because he's changed, this is the third one, they have to have time of discovery. So everything the prosecution says that they're going to give about in that trial and that they're going to present to that juror, then the defense attorney has to have a defense. And right now, since Holder, which he knows exactly what he's doing, that you keep on eliminating attorneys, not eliminating death-wise, but you keep on dropping attorneys. So therefore, that pulls the case out. Because if you come along and you ain't doing what I say, he got enough sense in his mind to say, I don't want another deal. He has the power to do that. When he said not guilty, unfortunately, our Constitution protects a murderer. It protects them that they can get a trial. Now, will the jury believe him or not? We don't know until that whenever that comes about. But that grand jury did indict him, not just that. Also, I told you, and I said to you, Holder is only one defendant, y'all.
Come on.
I'm not afraid because ain't nobody going to come for me. I'm not scared. Okay? So I'm not worried about that. But I sent you that to show you that there is more than one defendant. Okay? Right. This means that the prosecution, on April the 7th, they listed him 2019 as defendant 1. What does that mean? That there are more than one defendant. Everybody keeps thinking of the driver is going to get off or she dead or whatever. You think she's dead. I don't know who told everybody that. And then you run around here talk all this other stuff. There's more than one. This is something that's so much larger.
But what you do see that those court documents say the state of California versus Eric Holder. Not Eric Holder. It doesn't say Eric Holder at all. It doesn't say it says Eric Holder.
Pause for me. Push pause because I'm half an attorney. Okay, so push pause for me.
You talking about grand jury though?
What I'm telling you is that it will not say where you see. Everybody has to understand wherever Nipsey, when we say the address, the date, the city where he died at. Okay, that's against Eric Holder. If Eric Holder says that he did not have someone that conspired with him to murder Ermias, then it's only going to be the state versus Eric Holder. Then as they go through the discovery time, then you're going to see where they have multiple defendants that are going to come forth. It is not great. It's not this is not constitutional to say that when somebody kills somebody and there's 5 other defendants, everybody is on that. That's not true. When you look at St. Louis, when you look at some of these that are on trial right now, when you look at T.I. who just testified,
we're not talking about St. Louis. We're talking about California courts, superior criminal courts, motor cases. We're talking about CCD.
Hold on. And let me ask you something. Hold on. What I want you to do, and I'm saying this in love, right? When I tell you I'm half an attorney, that's exactly what I mean. I have the education behind me. Okay, I sit on multiple. I own my own nonprofit. I've had it since the year 2004. I sit on multiple boards. Some of them are criminal boards. My nonprofit, sir, deals with men who have been convicted, wrongfully convicted. I have success with getting some of those men out with the Innocent Project to be free. Then we have some men who serve their time, but now they want to come back and be exonerated by the state. I know what you're saying, and I know LA's law, their statutation of law. I can read that to you the day of tomorrow. The statute of limited, the whole statute of what you're saying with LA, it does not say that they have to list each defendant. But what I do know, there is more than one defendant.
Can I ask you a question? Have you seen because it's online? Have you seen the Superior Court case, the murder case against Eric Holder? It does not say.
I've read it.
It does not say Eric Holder at all. It says Eric Holder. There are no other defendants to be brought forth in this trial. None.
So Hood, again, as I said, I'm not gonna get into an argument, especially when I don't know how old he is, but I'm definitely all the way to 50. So I don't know how old this young man is.
It doesn't matter about age.
What I'm talking about is professional.
We gonna agree to disagree. Come on now, we ain't gonna start that on here. We're gonna agree to disagree.
Hood, because I don't like that, and my heart is racing, I don't like that. So
we can only trust.
That's right.
Yeah, we can only trust one another word and be easy with it. That's all.
That's right.
Trust one another word and be easy with it. If it is what it is, when we're away from each other, we feel funny about it. It is what it is. But
I'm listening to Hood. I like what the Hood. You have it.
That's right. That's right.
You have you have it.
That's right.
In your, I sent it to you.
I appreciate you for sending it to me. I ain't read through it yet, but I appreciate you for sending it to me. Appreciate that.
And like I said, I wanted you to, really, kind of look at that and do that. And one of the statutes, if you look at the, the Lord just saying, just let that go. So when y'all get a chance, you can look at the LA statute. Okay, these are the laws. These are the precedents that have been done. And you will find out when you deal with LA courts that they do not always put everyone on there as the multiple defendants, especially when it's in the time of discovery. So I'm not discrediting what the young man is saying, but what I do know is if you ask why is it hanging on, that's because Eric Holder just got a new attorney. And so now he has to go through from the indictment in 2019 all the way to 2021. Okay, even in that process of the grand jury, that's not a seal of Nipsey's case. And the reason why is because the jury could vote him not guilty. Because so at the end of the day, that defense attorney must come with a defense. Everyone says it's Eric Holder. So everybody feels this is a shoe-in. But 12 jurors will decide his fate. Therefore, if 12 jurors are going to decide his fate, then that defense attorney has to have more than the video was blurry, or somebody else paid me $75,000 to kill Nipsey, or all of these things that are circulating the law. The judge does not play with rumors and he say, she say. That defense attorney will have to have their facts. The prosecution, the other reason why it's held, not this time, but last year when Holder went towards the end of the year, the prosecution didn't show up. So the question is, why when a prosecutor who's going after Eric Holder not show up to court? That is why Holder's case in court was scheduled. It wasn't because Holder wasn't there. The prosecutor wasn't there.
That's crazy.
There is a lot of
that shit go deep. And that's what I'm trying to.
The judge that's retired.
The
goddamn judge retired.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. We can't get into arguments about he say. I'm so sick of hearing about LA and politics. I have no type of fear because my family don't care. They rep the set. They Crips all the way. Some of them knew this. So my family is from LA, Crenshaw and Slauson. Some of them are from Long Beach. So can't nobody talk to me about LA culture when my family is born and raised there. What I'm getting at is let's get to the facts. God told me to tell you, stay with the facts. Don't go to the she say, he say. And what you're doing, God is behind you.
That's right.
Hood. And that's just the bottom line. What you're doing is God's behind you.
Thank
I do want to encourage us as African Americans, Black America, we must say their name. I can't really hear your other callers. We must say their name.
That's right.
And not just Nipsey. We have to say because we have been mistreated. We have not gotten. How is Zimmerman? How could he file a lawsuit and a judge sign off on it against Trayvon Martin's parents? What sense does that make? We have Kendrick Johnson, who was rolled up in a Mac in Atlanta, who they claimed that the boy went to get a His mama, 5 years. His mother went last year. His mother last year. She had to zoom her son's body 3 times, y'all. Then finally, the 5th year, he now has it to where independent autopsy, independent IT, that stuff costs money because the police ain't gonna pay for it. If you want an independent autopsy and all this kind of stuff, but let me tell you how low down the judge was. When they wanted to bring his body up the first time, he told them, "You got to have my sign off." She found out from an attorney he lied. He had every right as a parent to exhume her son's body. So what I'm saying is, when you deal with a crooked system already, and it's so deep, it's just so much. It's so much. And so that is why I'm saying, we got all
I can't believe the goddamn. You say the prosecutor didn't show up. God damn, that never happened for me in one of my goddamn cases.
Go back and look. 2020, the prosecutor with Eric Holder did not.
That's some crazy shit.
Show up. He did not show up. And the other thing is, go to LAcourt.org, people. Go to LAcourt.org. I mean, I know people probably feel like, everybody's getting into the family business and everybody going to look up his case and this, and that. But listen, nobody else is doing it.
Who
else do I hear? What other news source do we hear talking about areas?
One thing about it, right? I would never stop on this case. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying, let's break it down. If we gonna break it down, let's break it all the way down. We gotta look into these people. We gotta see who the fuck they really is. We gotta goddamn, you know what I'm saying? We can't just stay on the surface. We can't just stay on the same surface, goddamn it, and not move and digging no deeper. You see what I'm saying? And that's the shit that frustrate me. Like, goddamn, how long I'ma say fuck Big U. That's not getting into the case. That's not really getting to nowhere straight up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me not saying fuck Big U, because if Big U show his face again on some bullshit, you already know I'm gonna say fuck Big U. But what I'm saying is we gotta look past this shit for a minute and get down to the nitty gritty. Goddamn it, we gotta look at what's really going, because we keep saying the same old shit and not digging no goddamn deeper. I'm turning
the same room.
Come on, I'm turning to the fuck Big U page, and I want us to be way more than that.
And we keep going into interviews with people that got license and can on, talking about Laura London. Some of y'all ain't even aware that today on YouTube, 15 people that came up with a new interview talking about they done found out Laura London killed Nipsey.
Oh my God!
Must
this
stop.
shit gotta
We
stop.
are Black Americans.
Wait, hold on, let me let Lee get it up.
I'm done because everybody.
What you say?
Lee, I can't hear Lee.
I just wanted to say this real quick because I know Shorty said she was a half lawyer. No disrespect. I understand your perspective and everything. But I'm telling you, I done been through these courts my whole life. The bottom line is you trying to tell me, I'll tell you this much. You talking about grand jury testimony. Grand jury testimony is only going to transfer over in a certain situation. When it's a murder case like this, I guarantee you, Eric Holder is going to be the only defendant on this Nipsey Hussle case. There are going to be no co-defendants. It doesn't happen.
Right.
Okay, hold on. And I hear you, bro, and I really get it, and that's why God, like I said, we talk today, because we have to deal with facts. The LA Code statute 1203, citizenship citation to legal representative of multiple defendants. When one person is the legal representative of several persons made defendant in the same cause, only one citation is needed to be addressed on that particular law. That means that if that attorney was doing everyone would be listed. In this case, as the prosecution began to unveil their case, which they have not to America, so we don't know but Eric Holder. But when they begin to unveil, trust me that those other persons will have to get attorneys. And if but who are the other persons? That's what we're trying to get. We don't know that right now.
That's a great question.
We don't know that right now.
But listen. If there are co-defendants in this case, if the grand jury has already said not only is Eric Holder involved, so and so's involved, so and so's involved. Yeah, listen. If that was the case, those other attorneys, they would have to show up in this California murder trial at Eric Holder's prelim. They would have to be like, our client is also being charged too. We want a continuance. We want discovery. There's no other defendants on this case because we would already know them. We would already know that their attorneys would say it.
We're saying the same exact thing. No, we're not.
You're saying that there's other defendants on this case. If there were other defendants on this case, there would already be discovery on those other defendants.
Okay, first off, no one knows the plan. Number one, no jurors have been picked. Number two, when I said, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about, but when there's more than one defendant, hold on, but if the defendants have not been charged, then you wouldn't see anything on this case with them. There are people that are yet saying the word discovery.
Wait a minute. So Eric Holder is charged with murder, and the grand jury would come back and be like, "We're gonna think about these other ones. We're not gonna."
No, Eric Holder.
GoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
Eric Holder will tell the rest. Okay, because see, Eric Holder, his record is he molested a child. How did he get out?
We're not talking about that, though. We're talking about his attorneys on record right now for this murder case. We're talking about his attorneys right now on record right now for this murder case. You are not going to tell me that the grand jury has other defendants and these.
I didn't tell you the grand jury. I said just because you're a defendant, bro, don't mean you've been charged. That's why you
have to be charged with the grand jury to be a co-defendant. You have to be charged with the grand jury to be a co-defendant.
I think what we're talking about, why are they not bringing them forward? Like, what is the delay on bringing the other defendants forward? I already said the reason why there's so much delay is you have a prosecutor that didn't show up, and you also have a defense third. So what is his issue? Like, why can't he prosecute the case straightforward? That's what we're all wanting to know. Bring these other people forward. Let's get the show on the road. But what I'm telling you all is that is what you call our civilian desire. That's not how the law works. And so, therefore, what I'm saying is that for Eric Holder, he was charged. He also was charged with attempted murder.
So
they dropped some of Eric. See, my issue, Hood, is that if we're going to talk about this case legally, then let's do the facts. So I'm done talking about it today because I don't like to get agitated or irritated or to act like that I know it all. But I've been in this game a long time in law. He said, half attorney, let me just explain that I was already somebody before that. I have multiple degrees in law. I just decided to go to law school. It doesn't mean that
I didn't mean it.
I think we mean it. We're trying to get an understanding.
I didn't mean any disrespect whatsoever.
It sounded disrespectful.
That's right, man. Y'all know it's all love over here. It's all love. It's all love.
Because I thought we were all on the same page.
I apologize.
We are on the same page.
That's right. That's right. And
go ahead, Jay.
But see, that's the same shit. Hold on, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
So, yo, Lee, what's up, big girl? What's going on? Like, you having a hard time understanding that there's a possibility that it can be another murder or another killer or somebody else in the case?
No. I'm just saying that in a grand jury situation, in a grand jury case, if co-defendants are named, if co-defendants have been found to be uncredible or guilty by the grand jury, those co-defendants are going to be named in that murder indictment, and their attorneys are going to show up at that case the same day Eric Holder's attendance, the Eric Holder's attorney making an appearance. When Eric Holder making an appearance, those other co-defendants will be there with their attorneys. This is why I just said clearly there are no other co-defendants in a murder convicted. So you can't bring somebody in 2 years later and say they're a co-defendant. All of that has to be presented as discovery to the judge. That's all I was telling her. She was the one that said, I'm a half lawyer. I didn't mean any disrespect. I was just going off of what she told me. But listen to what I'm saying. I'm reading the. Hold on, because I'm going to get off of it. I'm going to get off. Okay. What I am saying is,
stay on, because we don't want you to lead the wrong way.
Because I feel very disrespected, and I've never felt that way on your
No, don't think like that. Don't think like that.
Yeah, but it's men coming at you. Okay, so that's how I feel. So at any rate,
don't feel that way.
Please don't feel that.
I know, Hood. I love you, Hood.
Yeah, don't.
What I am saying is this: the young man keeps talking about.
Well, goddamn, you don't love
Listen, I be trying to write down all y'all names. Auntie, I be trying to write down. Hood, I be trying to write down. What I'm saying, I didn't mean disrespect to you, sister. I didn't know your name, bro.
Lee.
Not at all.
All right.
Yeah, Lee from the jungle. Lee from the West Coast. You know how that is.
We have to put things in its proper context. So when he's talking about the grand juror and the grand jury, only at that time was Holder indicted for shooting Terry Lathan, his nephew, and murdering Nipsey Hussle. At that time, Holder was on his own. But if I'm in a cell and I know there are other people that I'm deciding to talk about, because I'm not going to take this rap by myself, the grand jury is non-existent at this point because he's already been indicted. Every person that has been charged has the right to come back to an attorney and say, well, Bob and Roger also, I was scared. I'm in a gang. They talk about snitching, but they also, they told me where he was. They gave me his phone number. And so then what happens is you get this long delay. Everybody's giving hold of this credit that this boy is sitting up in jail like Yeah, I'm not gonna tell nobody nothing. That's lies. That's a flat. He said not guilty for a reason. So
He ain't gonna tell nobody 'cause he didn't.
his grand jury trial took place. There were no other defendants that anyone knew about. Everybody said Holder shot Nipsey. So there you have it. But when you're dealing with the law and you're dealing with a defense attorney and you're dealing with the prosecutor and they've done their job, he is absolutely right. That grand jury. And he is absolutely right. When the FBI is on the case, you will see a full list where it will have the state versus those multiple people. So
that's the feds, though. That's the feds, though, not the state.
Okay, so, bro, what I'm just saying is that all of this stuff is unraveling. And so at the end of the day, there can be other witnesses. There can be other people that hold a brain.
It's a difference between a witness and witness and defendant. We're talking about people who are going to be charged with murder on some LA death row.
They may not be a murder. They may be accessory to the fact.
But listen, you have to understand. You have to understand that like this, we 3 years in on this joint. All of the discovery is out there. There are no other co-defendants on this case besides Eric Holder. That's a fact. These murder warrants have been filed within the LA Superior Court. Eric Holder is the solo named suspect. There are no other co-defendants because if there was, like I said, there would be a comma and it would be ET and it would be an AL at the Eric Holder at all. Conspiracy, murder, all of those people would be named. He's the only person named on that murder indictment. That's the bottom line.
But that's not the bottom line because Nipsey was under investigation. Nipsey people were under investigation. So that's irregardless of Nipsey's murder, of Nipsey's demise. These people being under investigation. Nipsey guilty. I didn't say that.
I understand that, but listen, you talking about Nipsey's people were under indictment. That's a whole nother side story about this situation.
So let me ask you: you went to prison for murder?
No, I ain't going to no prison for murder. I went to self.
How many trials have you sat in on murder trials? How many have you sat in on?
None. But I sat in looking at the murder my home.
Let me tell you the trials I've sat in on. Everybody knows Gregory Rabbit Stewart, New Orleans Kingpin, Kelly Hankins. I can get real deep, y'all, with some of the cases that I've sat in on and some of the things that I've done. I refuse to be baited to really talk more about it.
I'm not arguing with you.
I sent you the information. God bless you. I love you. This is not going to go anywhere.
That's right.
So education can take place today. I love y'all. I love you.
That's
I love your hood.
That's right.
Keep donating to your channel. Now, I did try to go to Patron Hood.
We appreciate you.
Are you on Patron, though? Get the Patron.
Huh? Am I on what?
Are you on Patron Hood?
Paper?
Because I can't get to it. Patreon. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I ain't. I do got one set up over there, but I don't really be on. You just follow the links. All the links on my page or under the video. You'll see the Patreon.
Because I was trying to be a member to your channel, but I didn't see that either.
Nah, I didn't see that either. You ain't got. You could. Oh, talking about the join button. You probably got to go from your. Yeah. How you went to it? How you went to it? You went to it from the
through your page,
through your phone.
Through my phone.
You might have to get on the Android phone or a computer. Okay. Most time iPhones, you don't see the join button.
I gotcha. Okay, well then perfect then, because that's what I definitely wanted to do. Yeah. So we let other people call in and do their thing.
That's right, man. Respect is always respect.
All right.
And we respect you.
All right.
That's right.
Thank you.
Man, y'all show us some goddamn love in that goddamn chat, man. That's right. Yeah, man. Hey. I didn't mean no. No, you ain't did nothing wrong. You ain't did nothing wrong, Lee. Sometimes a conversation is best to just be left at where that, because we'll be going all day. You feel what I'm saying? But you ain't did nothing wrong now. One of y'all did.
I never would. The problem is that sometimes, man, when you kind of know what you're talking about just a little bit, and I ain't saying I'm some smart ass nigga, but I know what I'm talking about as far as this California, this murder code, all of these penal codes go. And she honestly, my nigga, I ain't gonna be like that. She knew I was right, bro. I was right about that situation. You cannot be in no grand jury and have no other defendants not named in no murder warrants. Man, you can't, bro. When they file that case, you have to be naming that. That's the law out here.
Yeah, we gonna leave that one alone. She ain't on the phone, so we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna just let that dead, man. You know, let that shit be dead because we'll be going on about that all night. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I think it was more that everybody share their knowledge and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You share your knowledge, she share, so we all can learn from one another.
JS,
we all can learn from one another. When it comes to that clip,
and JS, see, that's what I was talking about earlier. We got to learn how to be able to voice our opinion. And if a motherfucker wrong, you come back and check me without, jumping all out of pocket. You say, hey, man, listen, woo, woo, woo. Or we have a private conversation without anybody listening, you know what I'm saying? If it got to go that far, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit I be talking about. We got to have better goddamn communication with each other, man. Not saying, I ain't talking about you, Leah. I ain't talking about nothing that went on today, but I'm talking about what went on with me. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to communicate better with each other, man.
You held it down, Hood. I tell you, bro. I always respected you, but I gained a whole nother different respect for you today because I was like, this nigga Hood that came on about to let his fathers know. Listen, y'all, outside the box. Let's think outside the.
We gotta think.
The microscope. Find and see what's going on here with
That's
Big
right.
U.
We gotta look outside. And that ain't mean I'm finna ride in the car with this nigga. Ain't none of that shit. I'm just saying, okay, is it worth looking and seeing? Because we gonna have to start eliminating some damn suspects. Because I see niggas on platform talking about a nigga Wade and goddamn Germany got something to do with it. We only getting more suspects. We not eliminating shit. We just getting more, bringing more people that probably ain't got nothing nowhere to do with it. Motherfucker calling bitches Wade from goddamn Italy. Yeah, he was walked by when Nipsey was on the ground. God damn, man, we making this case more goddamn complicated. At this point, we got a lot of suspects we talk about. At this point, we got to start narrowing them motherfuckers down now. Shit, whether we like it or not. Because that's the only way we gonna get to the bottom.
That's true.
The first co-defendant needs to be the getaway driver.
Come on now. Come on, speak on it.
Speak on that. Now, I'm cool on that. Now, I feel if there are any co-defendants, the lady that called before the attorney, she should have been like, she is named. That she should have been able to say she is, but she is not named as a defendant on this case, Hood. That tells you a lot, bro. That's bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. There's one thing we all can agree on, that something is going fishy on in that damn courthouse. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's where the bottom line lies, that goddamn courthouse. Because they got all the information we want to know.
Showing up because
it's bullshit.
They can't make the story right that ain't right.
Come on now.
But one thing you gotta understand, everybody in the hood that love Nip, bang some Nip tonight. I don't give a fuck if it's one song, two songs, a whole category. I bump that motherfucking nigga every single night, every day. Just one or two songs just to let him know his spirit still lives on through my speakers. My neighbors know I bang that shit. My girl, my family. It's all love for Nip all the time. But one thing you got to understand is, too, they are not going to keep bumping this case back. This shit is going to go to trial. Yeah. And we are going to get the motherfucking answers we want, or we not going to get the answers we want. But this motherfucking shit is getting ready to go to trial because it's hot on the stove. This shit's going to trial because one of them judges is going to get in there and be like, enough with the bullshit. Present your case. Let's get this jury in here and let's get this shit on. It's coming for sure.
Come on. Now, hey, I want to ask y'all a question. But
has anybody seen Eric Holder?
Hell no.
Has there been any videos or pictures of Eric Holder?
Of course, if you before they took down that nigga Instagram, he was all on his Instagram page. You could have seen a lot of pictures of him, a lot of videos, a lot of neighborhood shit.
Check it out. Hold on for a second, Lee. I got a call on the app. Caller, what's going on with you? Caller, you there? They must be checked out. All right. So what y'all think? Y'all think he gonna walk free? I'm talking about gut feeling. I'm
gonna let them go first, and then I'll chime in. Go ahead. What you think, JS?
Hey, y'all called in too. The phone line's wide open. Go ahead, though, Jay.
I really don't know, bro. It's something that
I'm telling you.
it's out of the one of the two, bro. Because if and him doing time, that's just like killing him anyway. Because it's gonna come to that,
Right.
some kind of way, maybe. I don't know how y'all rocking over there like that, but it's just goddamn, boy.
Yeah, it's a
That
sad
thing, that's
situation.
silly. You see the man killed the man. What's going on? You got judges retiring right before the goddamn case. It's
Hold up.
always something
Hey,
right
hold up,
before the
Jay,
case. That's why
Jay.
I'm wondering, does this nigga still look the same?
Jay, hold on.
Yeah.
How this nigga get so lucky the
Yeah.
prosecutor
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
show up? How this nigga get so lucky the prosecutor ain't show up to court for him? Now, I
Not
ain't
a
never
prosecutor,
I ain't never have a good lucky day like that. That
damn,
motherfucker
boy.
don't show up. That motherfucker was deaf for
That
all
shit,
my
that
goddamn
man,
charges.
boy.
Shit.
What's going on, fellas? P90J.
Oh, we got P90 in this motherfucker. P90, what's going on?
What's up, Hood, man? I'm glad to hear from you tonight, brother. I just chimed in, man, to just let y'all know a little something. I was watching this Drink Champ interview with Big U, and
Come on with it. Come on
a
with
couple
it.
of things kind of rubbed me the wrong way about that because he keeps
That's
on
right.
saying he never knew Eric Holder. Now, I don't know if
Every
y'all know.
goddamn time.
Come on now.
Now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if y'all know, but YouTube keep a log of everything. Some stuff people can't take
Oh,
down
shit.
because it's
Oh, shit.
legally.
Come on with it. Oh,
So,
shit.
If you go back on
Thank
YouTube, there's a video
Black
of Big
Warrior.
U fighting
Appreciate
outside of a club, and shit is on the ground with him. He keeps saying something's gonna come back to bite him, and I don't know what it is, but the more he opens his mouth, the more he also pays action.
I feel, and I feel you on that one. And that's all I was saying. I was trying to, I want to hear how everybody else felt about the whole situation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hood talk.
Yo.
It's Fresno in the building, man. What's good with it?
Fresno, what's good with you?
Oh, man, I'm hearing y'all tapped in on a good day like this here. I said, man, let me call and holler at my folks, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me get these other callers back on the line with. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Hold on. Okay.
Just real quick about
There we go.
Big U. I already had said Big U definitely know who Shitty Cuz was.
We got Fresno on the phone with us too, y'all. Just to let y'all know the phone.
Top of the day to y'all, man. Top of the day to y'all.
I just want to say this real quick and let everybody else get down. Hood, listen real quick because you got to understand. If Nipsey was alive, like on some other shit, like and the things were real gravy between him and Shitty Cuz. If Nipsey had got stomped out or if Nipsey had got shot at or something went wrong, he know who to call. He know what Tiny Loaf from Six on can be out that like that pistol play. Shitty Cuz is one of them. He probably would have called that nigga on some shit like that. And that's why I say like the guy said a minute ago, Big U. If shit go down, if they got one of their main enemies is an A-Trade. The mortal enemy, the mortal enemy is an A-Trade versus 60. If Big U found out something, God forbid, would happen that was checking, he knew who he could call to go over there and shoot some shit up. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying, like, he know who the fuck Shitty Cuz is, man. He know who's acting from that set.
He said that shit by he 55 years old, the nigga 20 something. He never heard of. You know what I'm saying? But
that wasn't
see,
true.
and it kind of you kind of making a lot of sense because if you the shot caller, you know everything from goddamn 3 to 80 in that neighborhood, straight the fuck up.
24/7.
Facts.
For real. And that and see and
Big U, if somebody do something that Big U didn't sanction or that Big U didn't green light, Big U gonna be like, man, who the fuck told you to do that shit? Like, that shit comes down, man. That shit comes down level. No, you can't do that, little homie. Yeah, go over there and ride on them niggas.
Yeah.
It's a green light or a red light.
Hey, we got some. We
the
got,
OG already confirmed that, didn't he? Didn't Melvin Farmer say that they were getting ready to retaliate and he got the call saying that it was internal? Like, it's like,
exactly. He told him that they were supposed to stand down. He got the call saying, y'all stand down because it's an internal issue. You need to tell me Big U as big as he is. He don't know no internal issues going on within the clip. Get out of here.
Yeah. We finished on set.
Damn, boy, I tell you.
Yeah. Hey.
These interviews is getting big news. It's like they were going doing this promo for this show.
He really needs to stop talking.
He needs to stop talking. That's what's getting him messed up.
Getting him fucked up.
That's what's getting him jammed up.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen next? Most likely.
No.
Big you out there doing this thing, and when you get out there like this, and when you get spotlight, you all on YouTube. Every time I turn on YouTube, I go to my.
But Lee, that's what I was saying. It's a fucking mystery about this dude. You don't know which way the goddamn thing on him.
I wonder if they're planning for some of them interviews.
Hell yeah. Hell, fuck yeah. That's media. Hell yeah, you getting paid for that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you get paid. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you.
So maybe that's why he gonna keep. So that's probably why he gonna keep putting on. He gonna keep putting on because he can get some money for it.
Yeah.
But I got to shout out Noriega from
What'd you say?
I got to shout out Noriega from Drink Champs because they know he's a real street dude. He came off the rip. First question he asked you was about that Nipsey case. I didn't think he was gonna do it.
That's what
see
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Came with funk. He a real clean nigga.
He gonna ask the real question. He gonna ask the real question. That's why I say that's the first time we really heard Big U speak. All the other shit, he wasn't really saying nothing, but that get a little liquor and weed and niggas, and then you start hearing him talk a different way and see, and what it was, right? I'm listening to the motherfucking shit. He even got me on that one. I ain't gonna tell you no motherfucking lie. I'm like, goddamn, hey, what Eddie Murphy say, motherfucker, play the Jedi mind trick on you. Like, maybe he ain't guilty. Shit. Nigga, he had me fucked up listening to him. I swear, that nigga, either that nigga can act good or he ain't got shit to do with nothing. Yeah. Straight the fuck up, cause he fooled me. I'm sitting that motherfucker about to shed a tear for him. No, man, my son, man. God damn, now. Shit. That nigga, you know what, though?
That showed me like that you like you
right,
and
I just don't want to be wrong, Lee. I don't want to be wrong. I just don't want to, I like to be right about shit. I don't want to, take a man down and then I'm wrong. You see what I'm saying? I got morals. I still stand for something, goddammit. I ain't like the rest of these motherfuckers that just come on this bitch and try to, oh shit, look at them nimmers. Look at keep your feet in his neck. Oh, look at them nimmers, shit. I ain't like that, man. I wanted to be real, man. If the shit ain't real, it ain't real, dog. Straight the fuck up, dog. That's how I feel about the shit.
You know what, Hood? You didn't have to share that with us. You didn't have to share that with us, Hood. You could have kept him talking to himself, talk about it with your wife. You didn't have to share that with us. Like, yo, I want my followers, I want my fans, I want my people to understand what I'm thinking right about now. Right. You didn't even have to share that with us, bro. That's why I give you props for that.
That's right.
You could have kept that in.
We down with you regardless of what the fuck.
That's right.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, and that's go ahead.
I know. We got the West Coast on the phone. Can I ask y'all this question? Yeah, what it is, man. What does Big U do for a living? Look like he's working for the police. Look like what they're doing.
Hey, Fred's not gonna give you that real question, that real answer. But go ahead. Let the sister. Hey, hold on, y'all. Let the sister talk, y'all. We talking over the sister. Let the sister say what she feel. Go ahead. Go ahead, my sister.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, you need all these men talking over you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do think Nick was lying. I think he, like Lee been saying, I said it from the jump, like, he's trying to sweeten himself up a little bit because now he's going to be in the media more than ever. And I think Noriega does have some real love for Nip. I watched several of his shows. He had Rizza Islam and several other people on there. Anybody that he has that has a relationship to this story, he is going to ask him about it. And, I think it just is what it is. Like, he came straight for Big U, and Big U had to try to, like, sweeten himself up. Like,
the backpedal. You was getting in his feelings. If you look at the video, he was getting in his feelings because he kept saying, I don't have no contact with the family. I don't need no contact with the family. There's this thing between him and the family.
But you see, Hood, if that was
looked at him like a son. Like, why would you want to say that you ain't got no contact with his family?
Come on now.
If that if that was Hood on the sit down with Big U, imagine if Hood came right out the gate. It was like, my nigga, glad to have you here, my nigga. But listen, who the fuck killed Nipsey? That shit'll be like,
hey, look, hey, Hood.
What's up, Fred?
No, came right.
What'd you say, Fred?
Hey, this is what I was gonna say. I'm out here in Cali, and look, this is what they look like they trying to do. Even out here in Fresno, they trying to get motherfuckers that's from the hood, whoever the big nigga is in the hood, to be like a shot caller, like a motherfucker in the penitentiary to calm some shit down, a motherfucker that the police can go to. That's what they trying to do, man.
Yeah,
that's basically like a goddamn snitch, and that's basically a hood snitch.
Yeah,
a Mac rep. You know how they got Mac reps in the penitentiary? We got to talk to y'all leaders out of the Mexican gang, out of the white boy gang, out of the black gang, so we can calm some shit down before it go down.
Yeah,
that's just how they trying to do these streets, and that shit is not gonna work.
Hell no.
That's a great point.
They're trying to find a house nigga. They looking for a house
basically,
nigga.
yeah.
Oh.
Basically, that's what he's saying. They looking for a house nigga.
So again, what does Big U do for a living?
He said on Hip Hop Uncensored that he's a movie producer. He's working with something with the film industry. And Nip was his inspiration to get back in the music. So now he's back in the music too. So
well, he tried to get it. Big U tried to get a title through the industry. What happened was when he got out of prison, he tried to get connected with Suge. Okay, he tried to put a foot in the industry, so he come up with all these titles, executive. But he never was sturdy because nobody never stood with him. He's been blackballed now through the industry.
Yeah,
but
he said it. He said it was. That's why they went and got Steve LaBelle. Yeah, that's when they went and got that white boy. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He is involved in youth sports and shit, though. I can't front. He is involved in like football.
But check this out, Lee. He went and got the white boy, right? And then the white boy crossed him out. You heard what he said. He crossed him out the goddamn deal.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
So we don't.
Steve LaBelle thought that Big U could control Nip.
Yeah.
He couldn't keep Nip in line, so Steve LaBelle cut Big U ass off.
Yeah.
And then, Hood, did you see his reason why he said, I think I put it on your video earlier this morning, he said that him and Nip got into it because Nip had some of his studio equipment, and when he asked for it back, he dropped the diss track, You Don't Got a Clue.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. He said that on Drinks. What he said that on the documentary? He said that on the documentary.
He said it on the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, first of all, what do some studio equipment have to do with the lyrics that's in You Don't Have a Clue? You Don't Got a Clue.
Because you know why? Because it was more than just that studio equipment. Them niggas got into a shootout.
Yeah.
They got into a shootout. That was some neighborhood 6-0 politics
and he
that
said
went way left.
too. He said they did.
Yeah.
That wasn't over no studio equipment. That's for sure.
Well, he says that he came to get Nip, and they gonna talk about why he's mad about the studio equipment or whatever. And then Sam comes out the house and was like, "You ain't going nowhere."
And then it's the thing too. This the thing too. Why all this shit going down? And motherfuckers are trying to make you check in when you come to that city, whatever city it is now.
Yeah,
but Fresno, Big Road, you know, it's always
it's lightweight hood extortion. You come through this motherfucker throwing a concert, you better come show us some love, or we gonna tear that motherfucker up.
Yeah,
but see, kind of been like that for all time, Fresno. April Tupac, he had to check in New York, and that nigga was like, y'all got me fucked. I am New York.
Yeah,
right.
See,
that's when
Lee, it's a new generation now, and people ain't willing to check in, and they feel like, look, only thing that shit doing is stopping the money from coming to your city now. Motherfuckers say, well, we'll go to Atlanta. We'll go to Atlanta where we ain't got to check in at. We'll go to Miami where we ain't got to check in at. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers won't come to your little old city. It's fucking your town off.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all that going on,
the thing is with the check-in thing is that when I seen that, right, them dudes, they got respect. So what happens is when you got little niggas in the hood that's gonna run up on you, right. That's already the plot. They gonna send them out there and then they make them come back to them, and then that's when the extortion come in there.
Come on now.
Right. And that's how Eric Holder got in the motherfucking game. He's a motherfucking torpedo, man.
You know what I'm saying? And he got sent on a motherfucking mission, and the motherfuckers know who sent him and know why they sent him. And it's about some motherfucking checking in money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And back to what Nip said. Motherfuckers, they sent him because everybody couldn't go.
Yeah.
But everybody can't go. Yeah.
You can look at that rapper Pop Smoke that got killed out here. Now, Pop Smoke was out here in L.A. that whole weekend moving around reckless. He was all on the ground. Not saying he can't live his life, but when you come to L.A., you better know what the fuck you doing and who you.
Come on now.
And it wasn't about no checking in because Pop Smoke. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't have checked in, but if he probably checked in, I ain't gonna put it out there like that. But niggas would have probably been like, "Oh, that nigga, that East Coast nigga Pop Smoke in L.A. tonight. Let's throw him a pass. Don't nobody roll on that nigga because word get around like that. Pop Smoke in town, different sessions. One set can't get him. Let's get this nigga, cuz. Let's get this nigga blood. Niggas would be like, it's going down, and he was out here moving reckless that weekend, and we see what the result was. Some niggas ran up on him and some goofy shit. Like they should have never been able to get that close to Pop Smoke like that.
Pop Smoke told somebody that he wasn't gonna bow down.
And then I think all they got close to him because he had a thing on that thing that tracked your phone.
Location.
They found out where he was at.
Yeah, location.
That's why. Never know who's watching you. You got to be careful, and it ain't about. He shouldn't have to check in. I agree with you about that. I'm from the West Side, but I was surprised when them niggas pressed Cameron and all them East Coast niggas at the All-Star game back in 2001.
They trying to bring that check-in shit with some 90s shit. They trying to bring it back now, but that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. Cause motherfuckers,
real niggas don't check in, man. Real niggas don't
all of
check
them
in.
at the table was agreeing to that, like saying that you should have to check in. They don't see nothing wrong.
That shit was real. That shit was real though back in them days. You did have to check in.
Hey, Hood, did you see one? Did you see one? Luke Skywalker was telling. Did you see one? Luke had put that message out to Khaled about pulling motherfuckers out there to Miami. Like basically, they gotta start checking in, bringing all them random motherfuckers out there. Anybody seen that interview?
Yeah, Luke.
Them old dudes, them old dudes washed up, and what they doing? They got no talent. So what they trying to take these money.
But see, listen, let me tell y'all something. It's always listen to me, y'all. Listen. It's always they know it ain't gonna be them to go do shit. They try to make that spark to one of them young niggas so they can go do that motherfucking shit. Whatever gonna be done and shit. Them old niggas, they just hear, a lot of them just hear to cause confusion. They ain't finna do shit. Yep. They don't do nothing but make these young niggas get out here, get a bad for them, and then do stupid shit for them. So, you know, that's crazy, man. You know, how this generation all fucked up. Straight up.
Chicago dudes start moving on their own. Them young dudes, they said, well, hell, if I'm going to be out here terrorizing shit and bringing you back the money, how about I cut your ass out and go terrorize them on?
Right. Come on now. Chicago. Check this out, y'all. If this shit don't get no better, I'm gonna tell you like this here. If this shit don't get no better, we gotta stop calling niggas OGs. Cause how is you really an OG?
They ain't holding that title.
Come on, y'all ain't holding that title. We gonna have to start taking that goddamn title back. Everybody ain't no OG. Everybody ain't no OG.
That's what the ex was saying at the beginning about
a gang of the
What'd you say? This Christine, ain't it?
No, this Amber.
Oh, Amber. Okay, go ahead. What you say, Amber?
No, I was saying that's what I think the JX was getting at kind of at the beginning of the show. Like, why are we glorifying them when they promoting the work stuff? You know?
Oh boy, she's right. Why we glorifying them? Boy, I tell you.
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay, sometimes we gotta catch ourselves. I have to catch myself sometimes. I have to catch myself. I play third round music when I'm riding in my goddamn vehicle. And that shit turned me into something where I feel like buzzing a bitch head, but then I had to catch myself. Okay.
Come on now.
It's all good. But it's all good. We know how to tone it down over here.
Yeah.
We know how to tone it down.
But you know, we got to be realistic too, because the reason why they been glorified like that, and the reason why is, you know, because that's the way that some of them going to expose themselves. They talk too much.
Talk too goddamn much.
Yeah.
They're going to start talking.
Well, you know what?
But it's like Vlad. It's like how everybody went on Vlad telling on themselves.
What'd you say? Y'all, one at a time, y'all. You getting jammed up in this motherfucker. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was saying just like how they go on Vlad and tell on themselves. Nobody don't tell you to go do no stupid shit like that, man.
Hell no. But see, one thing about this generation, they rather be famous than get the money. They don't give a fuck about no money. The fame is worth more, goddammit. Nigga don't give a fuck about the money. So if they can go on and say some shit that gonna make them trend, nigga say, this is my shot, I'm on Vlad. God damn it, I gotta say something that, god damn it, they gonna say, whoa, and this shit gonna trend. And Vlad gonna invite me back to another goddamn interview. This is what they doing it for. Niggas is more, if you look at the world now, motherfuckers is more concerned with likes and views, but they can't tell you how much money those likes and views are putting in their goddamn bank account. Nigga just walk around, boy, how many likes I got on that? Come on, man. So the world is, this generation is so manipulated and fucked up, man. They think getting some goddamn, they forgetting about their future. They forgetting about the kids' future because their future to them is get how many likes you can get. Boy, 6 more months, boy, I should have about 100,000 follow on Instagram. Niggas, you getting paid for this shit.
Hey, Hood, let me just say this. That's a great point, big bro, because let me tell you something real quick. Now, I ain't gonna front. I fuck with Vlad. I check out some of Vlad's videos because you know what I realized about Vlad? I said just like Fresno, just like the other caller on the line said, man, ain't nobody putting no gun in your head to go up on Vlad and tell this motherfucker you done robbed liquor stores, you laid this many niggas down, you laid that many niggas down. He ain't doing none of that shit. Niggas is up there volunteering. Niggas is volunteering they shit up there on Vlad, and you know the whole point.
They volunteering. Nigga, this shit. This some new shit. This some new shit.
Let me just say this last. Wait, if you go back and you look at one of Vlad's famous interviews with that OG nigga Sugar Free from Pomona, California, that nigga Vlad started asking that nigga about me. This is an uncut video. That nigga Vlad started asking that nigga about his pimping and all his case and shit. That nigga Sugar Free said next question. He didn't even answer that shit. Yeah. He didn't even fall into Vlad. Like, he was like, next question. And then the next one was the next question. Man, you got to watch that interview and see how Vlad reacted when a real nigga was face to face with him, as opposed to when he getting information off these niggas like he put in the public street. That nigga Sugar Free was like, man, next question. He told that nigga next question. You ain't got to go to Vlad and tell your life story because most likely the fans is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, when you look at this, is what I want to say. When you look at that world. When you look at that world, that's a dog world out there.
Yeah. Hey, who that talking in the background? Y'all mute y'all phone. Whoever talking in the background, mute that phone.
Hello? Yeah, somebody talking in the background.
Yeah,
that ain't me.
Is that me? Go ahead. Can y'all hear?
Yeah, somebody on the phone or something in the background. But go ahead, Jed.
No, what I was saying, man, you know, that's a dog world. That's a dog world. And it went from, hello? Somebody talking in the background, bro.
Yeah, I hear you good, though.
Let me see, can I clear whoever that is? Somebody talking in the goddamn background.
I can hear you. Can y'all hear me? It's Fresno. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Fresno, you got
you, Fresno.
Fresno.
Yeah.
That ain't Fresno. Lee, what's your area code? I'm trying to get out whoever that is. Who?
323.
Well, I'm good talk.
You say what? What you say, Lee? What's your area?
323.
323. Okay, I see Jay at Fresno. You 9.
559.
You 559.
559.
Okay, I see who it is. Hold on.
Mine is
What's your one is?
Mine is 919. This P90.
Okay, so damn y'all.
Yeah, he talking like hell.
I'm trying to get his ass up out of here. God damn, they won't let me hang up.
He putting all his business online. He putting all his business online. They gonna come get his ass.
That nigga telling every goddamn thing. So who said? Hey, who says 82?
That's me.
I'll call back, bud. I'll call y'all back.
Nah, that ain't you. It probably was.
It's gone now.
It was him. Fred.
No, it ain't me. No, it ain't me.
The other dude.
No, it ain't me.
Yo, look. Your boy, look.
Oh shit, man! Goddamn.
Don't worry about it. I'm right here, big boy.
Hold on. Okay.
We got you.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, call back in. You got to call back in. Yeah, okay, we here now. Now let's get this. We got that sound off. But yeah, man, what we were saying, goddamn, somebody was telling their whole goddamn life.
I was going to talk about, we were talking about, how this world is out here. Now, in that dog world with that rap music and all these cats, man, and these young dudes, man, and then these OGs, how y'all was speaking on.
Right.
It's kind of like, from what I see, it's kind of like a is what it is type thing. And can't nobody change it. It may have to be something because it's so big.
Right.
It may have to be something that just die off with time. But keep this here though. It went from break dancing. It went from break dancing, competing against one another with break dancing.
Right.
That's right.
Then it went from battle rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna get
it. Went from the beat rap. And then the shit had to get so real, it had to turn into real actual goddamn killing. So it evolved in that dog world throughout time.
Somebody
to a level where a motherfucker really kill.
Yeah.
And that's a great example because how I started was it was some preppy dude who wasn't in the streets. He decided to pick up a mic. He just started dancing. There was some people that was real cool like him. They wanted to get in on it. What happened? Money. Let's get in on it. That's how they slid their ass in and started extorting them nice ass dudes who started that shit. That's what the problem was.
Hey, Hub, can I say something real quick? I just want to say.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to see what's going on.
Because when you got something I respect all of my big homies. I respect a lot of my OGs, but at the same time, when
Kramer Dutch, let me have
this nigga, hold on.
Two Kramer Dutch.
Hey, mute your phone, Fresno.
And let me have some waves.
Fresno.
I'm at the store.
Mute your phone. Mute it real quick.
Okay.
While you talking at the store. Okay.
No, I was just gonna say this real quick. You got some OGs will let you know you, and some OGs will be like leave you down a path of destruction. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some OGs you can't because I won't bash all OGs because some OGs hold the hood down, but some OGs in the same token they turn into crackheads. So it's a double-edged sword sometimes.
Yeah.
So you gotta know you gotta know which OGs to respect and which OGs is a ye-ass nigga and the other OGs don't have no respect for you nigga. So I'm a little nigga, so fuck you too.
Yeah.
And that's how that go. But I do respect some OGs, but at the same time, like I said, some OGs will be like, nah, little nigga, stay on the porch, do your thing, you from the hood, you respect it, you affiliated, it's all good. But other OGs will be like, yeah, nigga, get down here.
But see, a lot of them, one thing back in my days, man, to be an OG, you had to earn that title. It wasn't just you walk up to a nigga and he old and you say, oh, what's up, OG? Nah, hell no. It wasn't like that. You had to earn them goddamn stripes. You had to earn them. What's going on with you, my brother?
Man, Lord was in the motherfucking house. You heard me?
That's right.
And I've been sitting back, listening to my whole family.
Come on now.
Well, check this out. There was a youngster that came on, I think, 2 days ago, and he put it all together. We were talking about who is the collector, right?
Right.
Who's collecting that dope from Nipsey, right?
Right.
And it started pointing, and what it pointed at, you got the boy that was there all the time for your boy Big U, is Cowboy. That nigga was sitting there. Listen to me, the tax collector. Nobody would ever know looking at Cowboy like he's a bum, right? But he got big clout in LA. You feel me?
Right.
He got big motherfucking clout in LA. He's a tax collector. Hood, I damn me.
All the time ago, Hood, I told you that. I said, Hood,
I'm from LA. I'm from Hollywood, LA, Watts. No, I'll pay you. Cowboy ran up on my business. Listen to me.
Come on, Louisville. Let him talk.
Cowboy ran up on my business. Cowboy ran up on my business. I was on right there on Manchester, and Maine. You feel me? Right there, Rockford Chicken and Waffle. You feel me?
Right.
And they was at that time. That's way before Nipsey. That nigga Cowboy was trying to tax us then. We had to go gun with that nigga, man. I'm trying to tell you, everybody putting Cowboy like he ain't shit. That nigga get a big clout.
Good. I told you that a long time ago on one of the chats when I said you was talking about when Lil Bill made a great point. Because he said what I said a second ago. He was like, this nigga, when I was telling you that nigga had a couple of car washes and they watched a little motorcycles and shit, and you told me, you was like, you told me, you was like, man, ain't nowhere in the world a nigga gonna be mopping up and sweeping up in a parking lot. But look, I told you, I was like, when was the last time you ever seen a broke bum? Because sometimes niggas be out there.
But listen, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. Lee, listen to me. We seen this nigga with Rolls Royces. We seen this nigga with Audis. Right. That nigga can listen. Hold on, let me finish. That nigga can have 4-5 mansions and he still ain't shit. Come on. And the reason why I say he ain't shit is not because of what he got. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say he ain't shit is because the way he carried himself when Nipsey died. What the shit that he doing. That's why I say he ain't no motherfucking shit. I don't give a fuck what he got. I don't give a fuck what he got. I don't give a damn shit.
It ain't what he got. I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I didn't mean to bring it like that to y'all, but I was saying is Cowboy played a big part of Nipsey's death. Y'all ain't understanding this shit.
Allegedly.
And what I'm saying about him having clout in the hood
for you too,
with the Rolling 60s, he had that clout as a tax collector, yo. And he sat on Nipsey's fucking business from the fucking beginning.
That's why
I'm trying to tell y'all.
That's why Hood made a great point when Hood was saying, how in the hell is this nigga got all this money? He out there sweeping shit up. Because like I
was
said,
a cover. Anytime the Rolling 60 came up there to hang out, he was for that shit. He was that shit.
Oh no, I agree with what Hood was saying, but I was just trying to make the point to Hood, like, because sometimes niggas like that, they act like they broke as hell, get a broom.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that happens in LA. My brother today,
but check it out.
My brother today is still running that fucking bomb.
And that same nigga might have 45,000 in his closet.
Now listen. Listen. Hold on. Now both of y'all know this. Louisville and goddamn Lee. And I done lived in L.A. You ain't finna be broke in L.A. unless you're gonna be a bum sleeping on the motherfucking street. It's one way or the other, goddammit. That shit is so fucking high out there, you got to have a hustle. It ain't nowhere in hell you gon' survive in L.A. without getting any motherfucking money. Your ass sleeping in a cardboard box if you ain't got some kind of hustle. I know that.
Hello, man.
That's a hustle. Acting like you a broke ass bum nigga. That's a hustle, big bro.
Right.
That's a hustle.
Oh yeah. That's a hustle for a lot of niggas. That's a hustle for a lot of niggas. Right. What I'm trying to say is, I know for a fact everybody in LA got to get some type of money. The ones that ain't getting none, you pass by them, sleep on the street. God damn it. But most people is getting money in LA, man. You ain't got no choice. You got to be making some type of money. That shit is expensive down there.
And Hood, how you know that? And Hood, how do you know that phone call you was telling us about a couple of days ago? How you know Nip won't talk about Cowboy? He's scared for them old niggas tricks to work on.
Come on.
How you know that?
Come on now. He could have been talking about several we looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them in that clique.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them in that clique, man. That's why they keep saying them.
Yeah.
Too many snakes surrounding him, bro. It was too many snakes surrounding him. He couldn't survive.
You gotta follow the money,
man.
Couldn't.
Another thing, I know. I never felt, dog. Y'all just don't know to be in business and really be blowing up.
Yeah,
I know how it feels to be in business right there in the hood, and you got niggas trying to tax you. You got niggas trying to rob you.
I'm trying to say, Louisville, in Louisville, you right as fuck. And I'm gonna say this: that I would never ever come from a hood. And it's sad, and go back and set up a store in that same fucking hood. Because the wolves gonna be looking at who the fuck this nigga think? The nigga about a store? The nigga, they gonna be counting your money, your pockets, goddammit, more than you, goddammit. Straight up. You ain't gonna be able to have shit at doing that shit.
You ain't no problem. You ain't gonna have no problem with the Riverside. You ain't gonna have no problem. You ain't gonna have no problem with the girl that likes you. You ain't gonna have no problem with the moms and the pops that respect you and the old people. You don't have a problem with the killer.
Come on now. But see, I told myself, I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I told myself, goddamn it, I'm going to find, if I open anything in the hood, I'm going to find Muhammad, cause them niggas ain't gonna mess with Muhammad. Muhammad can set up in our goddamn hood, and ain't shit gonna happen to his motherfucking ass. I'm going to get his ass and put him in there.
Two words, Hood.
Yeah.
2 words.
For real.
2 words, Hood. Y'all, the front man up in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew all Nip had was J-Rock. All Nip had was J-Rock.
Muhammad
and Rock
Abdul.
Nation ass sitting up in New York.
Goddamn it.
Hell yeah.
Listen, too, though, one quick thing I wanted to say, Hood, on some real shit too about Nipsey Hussle, man. God rest the king. Real talk, my nigga. One thing about Nipsey is this, bro. Like, Nipsey is he a neighborhood 6-0. But also outside of Shitty Cuz and what people may think of Big U and OG Thundercat Cowboys, people have to understand also that, man, it's a lot. Like, I'm just telling you what I know from being out here, from what I heard. Because I always thought, like, everybody in the nigga loved him. But the thing was, man, it was other 6-0s that didn't like Nip either.
Come on. I said that 6 months ago.
Like, good.
Yeah. But, hey, listen, let me ask y'all something, though. Was Eric Holder really, did they even know each other, man? Somebody wrap their hands around that question, please.
Yeah.
Did they really know each other?
I don't want to
So listen, hey Lee, so check it out. They had business together. Did they do anything together? Did they have business together? Anything? Because several people said, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm about to keep it as real than a motherfucker for you, Hood. Because I talked to my buddy that's from the 6-0 yesterday, my nigga. We was talking about Nip. But real talk, my nigga. The bottom line is this, bro. Listen, when it comes to like a nigga like Shitty Cuz, and when it comes to every hood, real talk, I ain't gonna make this long. It's different sets in the hood that didn't fuck with certain niggas. Right. Shitty Cuz had his own set of little loves that fuck with him. They fuck that nigga. And Nip had his own little set of niggas from the TikTok, like, oh, what's up? Fuck that nigga, Shitty Cuz, niggas. But the thing is, that's why Big U, he definitely got to distance himself from Shitty Cuz, because he knows Shitty Cuz, he know that nigga jacket. That nigga Shitty Cuz is a what? He done did a gang of shit for the 6-0s. Reputable ass nigga. As opposed to like a nigga like Nip Hussle, not taking nothing away from
Tasmanian devil, baby boy.
Nip Hussle
was like a Tasmanian devil in L.A.
Nip Hussle wasn't no shooter from 6-0s, but Shitty Cuz was. So this is where it all kind of delineates for niggas. Is like, oh, okay, it's this side, it's that side, and the thing is, Hood, people from that hood, there were sectors, like I said, that didn't fuck with him. Like, he from 6-0, but I don't fuck with Cuz. Like that, and that's how that shit went down. It wasn't a situation where you gotta put a puzzle together. You just gotta know good shit. You just gotta know what shit. Nipsey came up. Nipsey came up. Niggas was like, this nigga shining, Cuz. But fuck that. I'm still over here with my baby.
Hating on him, man. They was hating on him. I know how I feel. They was hating on him.
Cause it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Hey Lee, it's crazy that Eric Holder woke up one morning and say, I'm finna go ride way the fuck across town and go over here and kill Nip.
Like that.
Nah,
that's the shit I can't just get past. Damn.
Can I get one in, y'all? Can I get one little small one in there?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Everybody free to talk.
Let me get this little small one in there, and I think the youngster gonna help me out. Remember, in the documents from the court, the young lady said they stopped at a corner with 2 youngsters.
Right.
That's where they got the fucking pistol at. When he stopped, they stopped with those two other crips.
Right. They gave him
picked up that gun there, and they went to the fucking burger spot.
That might have happened. I'm not gonna say that happened or that didn't happen, but that might happen. Yeah. But I'm thinking like the way Holder was known, the way he got down, that nigga kept a pistol on him.
Right. But she said he didn't have a pistol in his lap when he got in the car.
You heard what you just said, Lee. You heard what you just said. He kept, and that's the average young black male in LA. That's why I don't understand why nobody didn't shoot at this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody keep I lived in LA. Everybody keep a pistol on them. Every fucking body, man.
Everybody wanted his ass. Was out there wanted his ass dead.
That could be a thing.
if you could tell another gang member to stand down, what do you think?
Nobody there was on Nipsey's side. It was willing to save his life.
I know Lee said he gang bang. How many other y'all that done gang bang that's on the phone right now?
Right here.
Okay, check this out.
Listen, hard.
Let me ask you something, and this ain't naming no names or nothing. Have you ever been in a position where the leader of y'all gang said, stand down, they finna take this nigga out?
Yeah. Not me. Facts. There you go. Not me, because I know how it goes with certain.
Because I'm trying to get an understanding. I'm trying to get an understanding of everybody, like the people in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Some, like everybody saying, some head gang member said, "Hey, everybody stand down," and he came in there.
Stand down, let this nigga drop.
That's what I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked y'all.
That's why I asked
y'all. Okay.
It could happen. It could be a stand down call from the top. Right. And everybody out there, we've been drinking, we've been partying, we done made money together, and the call stand down, this nigga gotta go. He gonna go. He gonna go. It ain't no gang. It ain't no gang, dog. See, a lot of people feel that you got a lot of cliques. You got some fucking cliques, man, in LA. It's notorious, dog.
Right.
Motherfucking notorious in bodies, man. We done lost some good soldiers in LA, man.
Yeah.
And Big U wouldn't be in this position. Big U wouldn't be in this position if they wouldn't took my boy out. If they wouldn't took Johnny out, they wouldn't took Big John out, nigga. Big U wouldn't be in this spot right now.
Hey, what you say, Amber? Amber trying to get something.
LA.
You said something, Amber?
I don't know. I didn't say anything. I think pose a very viable question.
You're 100% right, though. You're 100% right.
My man was about to go deep hood, but that shit.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Louisville.
Go ahead, Louisville. It bothers me that a lot of people talk about.
He already speak.
A lot of people talk about LA, man, but I'm saying I feel the youngster. I know he know what's happening right now.
Right.
I'm talking about what built up. I know Nipsey when he was a little boy. My wife, I'm not that young, man. Nipsey used to come to my wife.
Yeah, Nipsey
used to come to my wife's little shop.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
Ms. Ann.
What I'm saying is, I was in business big time in LA, and we were like really grinding, man. You know, because my store grossed over $285,000 a motherfucking day.
Bro.
Shit.
Bro, my whole thing about this get down to
that ain't just clothes. You feel me? I don't want to talk about no other things.
I'm not no young nigga. I'm from the West Side. I've been on Crenshaw on 43rd where Don Kennedy and them used to be at the McDonald's, and Nipsey Hussle was across the street selling his CDs. See, I'm not a nigga that listen to Nipsey Hussle on my phone, on my download. I don't have Bullets Ain't Got No Name Volume 1, Volume 2 in my hand. The physical, I got to put it in my CD. Well, I got to play the CD. I done bought it for $10 behind the bar shop. I'm not no nigga that listen to Mailbox Money or on the phone or whatever. I make sure I have physical copies of that shit. When I first heard Crenshaw, I didn't hear it on my phone or on my iPhone or on my Android. I heard that shit because the homie had it in his Lincoln, putting it in the CD deck. That's how I heard Crenshaw. That's how he was putting them motherfuckers out. It was real physical CDs, my nigga. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, man, I look at it from a whole like Hood did earlier. I look at this shit from a whole nother perspective. I'm trying to figure out all of the shit, but figure it out the right way. Yeah. And I don't want to be closed-minded.
Come on, Glee. Come on, you just spoke a mouthful. You trying? I like what you just said. You want to look at it at another angle. But you don't want people to get confused about what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was earlier. Like I don't want people to look at it in the wrong way. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. That's the bottom line. That's just it. Ain't nobody goddamn put no battery in my motherfucking back. Ain't nobody goddamn made me do shit. And that's one thing y'all gonna know about me, boy. Ain't a motherfucker can't make me do nothing. Every situation I was a goddamn leader. I never follow behind some shit that I don't believe in. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Straight up. No.
The nigga change his mind. As soon as the nigga change his mind and start thinking outside the box, motherfuckers like, oh, somebody got to him. They must have said something.
Yeah,
somebody sent him a.
We got to get past that shit.
Ain't nobody send me shit, nigga. I'm keeping it real because I'm a real nigga outside the box. I'm using my motherfucking brain that God gave me.
That's right.
Fuck what you talking about. I got counterpoint. I got a counterpoint to what you're talking about. Now what?
Right.
And that ain't wrong. That's what I say. But the first thing about you like about Hood's a rat. No, Hood ain't no rat. Hood motherfucking thought about something. He looked at the motherfucking Nori video. Was like, wait a minute. Maybe I need to look at this with a Big U a little bit more differently. That's all it was.
That's all it was. But what you say, JX?
But you know what? But you know what? P90, he got on the phone, and the first thing he spoke on is that feeling again.
Yeah.
And we were speaking about earlier about the feeling that this man Big U give us.
Come on.
By the things that he say. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
By the things that he say, even a Kazale, even a goddamn Kazale know they got to share the goddamn jungle along with the lion, but they know the lion lurking. But they got to share that motherfucker, so they keep their heads bobbing low. Right. They keep their head and their ears moving in different direction, bobbing low while they graze on the grass, because they got to stay on point, because they know the devil lurking. I mean, they know the goddamn lion lurking. Right. And they got to eat from the same land. And the thing with this man, bro, he keep giving us that feeling, man, and we keep bobbing with it. We let it go, and then we'll bob with it again, because it's just things that he's saying is making us feel a little uneasy, and we can't put it together. Just like you said, the mystery.
Yeah. Shit. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Ain't no mystery.
Yeah.
Hey, Hood.
If the shit ain't night, you got night and day.
That's right.
Hey, Hood, let me ask you, how
you got night and day.
Wait,
you
okay.
Got night and day.
Let me just ask you a real quick question. I'm not going to be long. Hood, what made you think like, wait a minute, I got to look at this a little bit differently. What was it about the that made you think that, though, my nigga?
It was like I said. It was just when he went to talk about his.
Being fair.
Yeah. It's just the the human inside me, man, having a goddamn real heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I'm just genuine about everything I goddamn do. Yes, so you know what I'm saying? I looked at it when he spoke on his kids. Guess what? Big U went out the picture. I ain't see Big U no more.
Come on.
All I seen was his kids. That's all I seen. So I could have been wrong for thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? But all I seen was Big U kids. When he said that shit, my son can't even go to his shit. He go to school. They calling him to the office, asking him, do your daddy got anything to do with that? He go to football practice. They put him to the side. Hey, man, your daddy got something to do. That the kid came in my mind, man. I got kids, man. The kid came in my motherfucking head. Big U Big U was out the picture by then. Fuck what he said. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody to have to go the same way I'm fighting for Nipsey kids, and for they won't have to go through all that shit with these niggas putting all that bullshit all over the internet, Nipsey body, all that shit there. I feel like that by every kid. That's just me. You see what I'm saying? That's just me. When kids come into play, then now it's time to like move back a little bit. Let's look at this shit. See what it is.
Reevaluate down. Trying to slow that shit down.
Right. It's time to evaluate shit. Should I still be pressing this issue or lay it down when the kids came involved? Now, if I keep pressing this issue, I got to know that this nigga ain't no good for his own goddamn kids. And I'm pressing the issue to get him to fuck gone some goddamn well for what the part he played for nobody else for. But what if I'm wrong?
Word up.
You see what I'm saying?
Word up.
So I gotta look at that shit. What if I'm wrong?
Come on.
Yeah.
And you ain't a man. If you ain't a man, if you can't stop for a minute and check your motherfucking self. See, everybody want to follow, you know what I'm saying, this nigga, that nigga, this person, that person. But they never want to follow their goddamn self. Nobody never want to follow their own motherfucking mind, man.
Come on.
We scared. We too scared to. We too goddamn scared to follow our own mind. So Louisville, when a motherfucker say, nigga, you're scared, you a coward. No, the reality is you scared and you a coward. I'm not, because I followed my own mind. Even if I thought that people was not going to like me for it, I still said what the fuck I had to say. Straight up. Now listen, Louisville, I took the shit down. Know why I took it down? Because I owe more to the people that rock with me. I didn't want them to be confused. But anybody else, I don't give a fuck. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. And that's how I feel about this shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I thought that shit was dope. I thought it was dope. I was like, damn, my nigga hood on some other shit today. When I listened to it, I was like, damn, my nigga did that.
Right.
Because it just showed me like we all gotta have open minds here, man. We all gotta have open minds.
Yeah.
We all want the same outcome.
That's right.
To continue to keep this legacy as live as possible, and we all just want the truth and just to get some sort of peace. Even though it ain't gonna never be no peace because Nip gone, but at the same time, we just want to get some sort of solace to know, like, okay, this is what happened. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's okay to think your mind. It's okay to think outside the box.
Right.
You got to sometimes.
Right.
Man. You got to think outside the box.
And like I said in the video, I'm not crossing him completely out. But until he show us something, because that's what we was talking about the other day, right? We only talk about the shit, the proof we have. You know what I'm saying? The shit that motherfuckers putting out there and shit. All I said is, until he show me some more shit, this just I'm basically going at Big U for not being friends with Nipsey at a point of time in their life and getting an argument with Nipsey. But don't brothers do that all the time? Don't brothers do that all the time? So that's why I say, if we gonna narrow this motherfucking shit down, let's narrow it down to the right shit, man. If that motherfucker a suspect, then he's a goddamn suspect, and we don't give a fuck how he feel. But we gotta have more proof. Nigga, we seen Cowboy talking to we seen Cowboy talking to investigators. We still don't know what the fuck that is. We seen Cowboy look at Eric Holder as he ran off and say he did not see his face. He only seen his motherfucking back. God damn it. We seen Cowboy said Nipsey said motherfucker he was a goddamn snitch and that's how this shit happened. What's the purpose of the fucking lie? What's the purpose of the lie?
Go in his pocket. We seen that nigga go in his pocket.
Come on now.
We seen all that shit.
Come on now.
Like I said, the tax collector was going in his pocket.
Come on now. Come on now.
You know that video
taking his shit.
No, I don't. Look. I know. I don't really listen. I've defended Cowboy. Man, but I don't want to think that Cowboy was going through that.
I'm in my room, man. As soon as I said that shit, man, these motherfuckers like him all by themselves, man.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Everybody is a suspect. Everybody, and that's the thing I was saying in the Big U video. Everybody is a suspect. You know what I'm saying? So when Big U said the part when he said, I kind of felt like he was damn near about to break the fuck down when he said it, because he said it with meaning. Like, I can't believe the family ain't come out and say something. But you got to look at it, Big U. Everybody is a suspect. He was worried about them coming out clearing his name. But Big U, that when if my brother died, listen, check this out. If my brother died, all my homeboys are suspect. Nigga, that don't mean I don't love you. That don't mean I don't fuck with you. But right now, until I find out the bottom line, everybody's a motherfucking suspect, nigga. You gonna have to take it just like that. Everybody. Come on,
I think he said that. I think he said that because he was trying to emphasize to the family, like, I can't believe y'all coming out. I think he really was hollering at Black Sam on some other shit, like trying to be like, nigga.
Shit, even though we had our ain't finna clear his name.
You don't know. But I'm saying what he said. He probably was just saying that, like, I'm trying to be as true as he could be. Like, listen, y'all.
Now,
I know.
Lee, check this out, Lee. Check this out, Lee. I know. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know he said that. He probably was like, yo, I don't know why the family not fucking with me. And I think he was trying to be like, because they know how much I had love for Nip and how much I love Nip.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's what I've been thinking. He was just trying to be like, I know how much love I got for Nipsey. Why y'all not coming out to me? But at the same time, I feel all of y'all in the chat and all of y'all on the live by saying, why the fuck would they, nigga? Because everybody's suspect right now. I feel that.
I think the family feel more about Big U like we feel about him. You run the hood. Why is you not saying nothing? You saying he your son in one sentence, then another one, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing shit. And that's how we looking at this shit like, man, come on, man. Mm-hmm. You can do more, man. You come on here and say you the OG of the neighborhood. What the fuck really going on, man? What is really going on? Mm-hmm. And they feel like they probably feel like Big U failed them by this shit even happening in Nipsey in his neighborhood.
True. But you gotta understand too. I think the last thing I'm gonna say on this topic, and I'm gonna let y'all get it in, man. The last thing I'm gonna say is because I think when Big U, he said a lot, man, and he only said a little when he said this statement. And I know y'all don't like to hear what.
Hey, hold on, before you say it, I'm finna cut you off. Hey, listen, hold on. Before you say that, don't forget about why they could be mad too. He let Whack 100 say all that shit and then was hanging with him and shit. But go ahead.
Why they mad?
Whack 100.
If the situation was green lighted by the Crips, everybody internal knows that this is about to happen or that they all need to stand down. And Big U knew too. Like, why would they be cool with him or trying to clear his name?
Yep. She got you there, Lee. She got you there, Lee.
All I was gonna say was that's a great point. That's a great point for sure, Amber. All I was gonna say was this: when Big U has said, and like I said, he said so much, but he didn't say he didn't say that much. He said a lot when he was like, the family know what happened.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that shit. That what fucked me up too.
That let me know on some real hood shit. He done probably had a one-on-one, about 3-hour talk with Black Sam. A one-on-one off the record talk with Black Sam and let him know exactly what the fuck happened. Now, Hood, I know everybody's wondering, why is this shit taking so long? LA, it's that gangbang shit. That's why I was saying, like, when he said the family know what happened, I know Big U.
He did.
I know Big U. And that's why I was in the chat saying Black Sam is silent because he done talked to, now we don't want to bring up the OG shit. He don't talk to Big U. He done told him, nigga, this nigga shitty cuz got in there. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Or Big U been trying to reach out and they ain't getting no answer.
They done had a talk. They definitely done had a talk. That's why his father was so pure on that. And you felt him on that noise. They done had a talk. He done definitely did. That motherfucking talk was probably about 3 hours on some real shit. Because I'm sure Black Sam had a gang of motherfucking questions to ask this nigga, and I'm sure Big U answered every last one of them motherfuckers. That's why
I don't think so.
Hold on, Lee. Let him answer. Go ahead.
Oh, no doubt.
I don't think that Big U was pure-hearted on this show at all. I think
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
He knows how to act.
I don't think so.
People's emotions.
The reason why I don't think so is I think it's the same young man that was talking before. When you said after his brother got killed, he don't want nothing to do with motherfucking Crenshaw. He don't want nothing to do with that store. He don't move out the fucking state.
Yeah.
He don't want to talk to nobody in fucking LA, dog. He's done.
Come on now.
You know the motherfucker killed my motherfucking brother. You think I'm gonna still deal with motherfucker? Man, if my brother get killed right here in Louisville, Kentucky, you know what I'm talking about? And we was doing some big things for the community, and we would put our heart, soul, and shit. And I lost my brother. And I'm like, fuck you niggas.
Yeah.
The reason why I think
they got enough money, man. Sam ain't thinking about none of that gangbang shit, man. He's done.
I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I said I'm just trying to keep it on some because first and foremost, Nip Hussle, Hermes, that nigga was a man. Second of all, he was a son of God. Third of all, he was a 60. The bottom line is, when the reason why I said that Black Sam definitely gonna talk to Big U is because when shit like this happens, like I said, that shit's off the record. It ain't no motherfucking way in the world Nipsey Hussle is dead and Black Sam ain't had no one-on-one conversation with Big U.
Man, Black Sam knows who killed his motherfucking brother, dog. He knows who's behind that shit.
He knows
family, man. He knew Black Sam and Nipsey talked every day. They were around each other every day. He felt his brother. So Black Sam knows who the fuck was involved with shit, who killed his brother. He's done. He's fucking done. He's done with that life. He should be. He lost his brother, man.
He should be. And I'm not arguing with you about that, Big Homie Press. No, I'm just saying that the conversation was had. Now, Black Sam was either like, that's what's up, big bro, big homie, whatever. I don't know how him and Big U conversation went down, but they definitely had a conversation. And like I said, everybody know Black Sam done moved out of state, apparently New York, whatever. That's all some of the rumblings out there. But of course, he was gonna leave this behind because he don't want to think of his last images of his brother being slain in that goddamn parking lot or something that they built. Of course,
I would have. If that was me, I would have went over there and burnt that bitch down my damn self. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah. And the last thing I want to say,
they're still searching for this motherfucker. So Roller Sisters got a motherfucking problem with me.
The last
motherfucking problem. Motherfucker have a motherfucking problem, dog. If I don't give a fuck, they would have a motherfucking problem because it was all involved with that dumb shit. All that, it's all that dumb shit, man. All this dumb shit from a genius. This is a young man that was a fucking genius, man.
This is why Black Sam. This is why I said Black Sam is a smart man because listen, he has lost his brother. I'm sure he has gotten in touch with whatever higher power he's into, and they have continued to try to move on. He got he got things to do. He got to worry about his mom and daddy, all types of things. But my thing is this: I feel as though last thing I want to say, I feel as though if Black Sam had major issues with Big U, with the 6-0, he would be fuck with like you just said, fuck 6-0. That's my brother. Fuck the hood. He would be on some type of social platform, letting it be known. That's why he's silent. He's smart. He's calculated. He knows what his next move is. They definitely gonna be dropping a Nipsey Hussle CD. They're gonna get all of these movies together, the best songs of Nipsey that he had. They putting that shit together. That's gonna come for sure. Everybody talking about, is this name, is that name, but word is they are definitely getting ready to come out with a CD. It's gonna be Black Sam and Big U. They all know this. There's a big ass. I'm saying some real shit. There's a big ass celebration out here on the West Side on this year's anniversary of Nipsey Hussle death. For real, my nigga, it's gonna be a big ass celebration on Clinton Slauson. The LAPD already know about it because the homie was telling me that the permits have already been granted. It's gonna be a big ass celebration on this day out here on the anniversary of his death. It's going down. I was everybody telling you this is going down, but I'm saying people have not forgotten about Nip. They just want all out justice for Nip. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's it.
That's all, man.
We can't forget.
And it's gonna happen too, dog.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. That little shitty cuz, that motherfucker is never gonna get out of motherfucking prison. We're doing this with prayer. We got people with prayer warriors. That motherfucker is locked in that bitch.
And one thing about it, y'all, we gonna have to always respect how the family move because they the ones taking the real big loss. You know what I'm saying? They lost Nipsey.
Yeah.
So they don't owe nobody shit. People owe them some explanation of how the fuck Nipsey got fucking killed. You like that, man? You know what I'm saying? So you can't really. That's
a fact.
Yeah, you can't really goddamn fault them for nothing, man. Nothing. I don't give a damn. They don't never talk. Huh?
Be good. I want to look. This is a Sunday, a Sabbath, and I thank God for you, man. Again.
Man.
Here you are taking time out from your family again, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Look, I had a party. I got a little party going on for my great nephew. I've already took communion and everything with my family and prayed, and you still on.
Yeah,
listen, man, Hood ain't letting Nip die, man. That's one thing I say about him, man. He's not letting that man die.
Ain't gonna let him die, dog. He was a real one. See, when you come from that same lifestyle, you understand when you see a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? So I never let his name fall down like that. Even if nobody, somebody came. It's funny you said that because somebody came in the comment and say, man, I appreciate this. When everybody else stopped talking, you still talking. I don't know who the fuck that was, but they came in one of my comments and said that shit. I'm like, wow, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I appreciate y'all too, man, because y'all come and bring it too, man, for real, man. Y'all definitely come and bring it, man.
Nip smiling at you, dog. Nip really smiling at you, dog.
Yeah.
Nip really smiling down at you, bro.
Yeah, he's smiling down at us, man. He's smiling down at us. Because, see, let me tell y'all something, man. I can't do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? I come here and y'all come bring the opinion. Y'all check me when I need to be checked. And that's the shit I accept. And I take in. A lot of niggas don't want to do that. That ain't no real nigga. When you can't accept being checked when you wrong, then you ain't no real fucking person, period. You gotta know, you gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying, take it all in, not just somewhere if you want to be a real motherfucker. You gotta know how to take all in. The same shit you give out, the same shit you better be able to take. Straight up.
That's right.
Straight the
That's
fuck
right.
up.
You got it at the table. You feeding us that shit. You better eat your damn stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I try to keep the platform like this, man. I don't want nobody to ever come on this motherfucker and think they can't say what the fuck they want to say. What we don't like when it turn into disrespect. We don't know each other like that. Where you gotta call a person out their name, a disrespect. You know what I'm saying? A person like that. Come on now. Yeah, we already.
I've been there.
Come on now.
I've been there.
We already letting you say what you want to say. Yeah, damn, but why you got we only talking about topics. We are not talking about our personal life. So what would you come in this motherfucker and say, oh, shut the fuck up, nigga, you stupid or some shit? Ain't do shit. We ain't got no personal beef. That's how we know you ain't real. Ain't no personal beefs over here. Everybody should be
off of work. Motherfucker just got off of work with an attitude.
Come on. Fuck that. I'm gonna call him and cut somebody ass. Yeah, you gotta leave that shit.
Hell yeah. I can't wait for a motherfucker to say something wrong. I'm gonna fuck him up.
This way you come. This way you come if you did have a bad day. You could sit back, sip your wine or smoke your weed, whatever the fuck you do, and learn something, goddamn it. Come on now. That's right. Hey, man.
I ain't need that cat now. Y'all be careful.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man, but I got to get up out of here, man. I had to come on tonight.
Big 10-4, man. Big 10-4.
I ain't going to be on tomorrow. I know y'all to kick my ass.
Pandemic, get the fuck up out here so we can throw that live-ass motherfucking hood talk.
That's right.
Concert, dog.
That's right. Hey, JS,
right
you still there,
right
JS?
There where you at. I'll be there.
That's right. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, hey, you heard Louisville. JS the goddamn playing the promoter and shit. He gonna set it all up.
Let's make it. Let's make it.
JS the promoter.
But I'm ready right now. I'll pack my shit up and I'll be here. Me and Miss Santa be heading that way, dog.
That's right.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna check in with Big U. Man, and see what we can come up with.
Hey, so Lee, we coming out your way. We gotta check in with Big U. We damn sure do.
Hey, man, check in.
That's what I want to say. Man, let me say this, man. Much love to goddamn California. Damn right. Damn right.
P90 from North Carolina, California, all my connections, man. I'm glad to talk to y'all guys, man.
That's right. Appreciate it, my brother, man. Love y'all brothers, man. All right.
Love to y'all.
That's right. Hey, man, that was a great show today, man. Salute all the brothers that was on the line, man. I had to come on tonight because I know y'all weren't going to let me rest tomorrow because I ain't going to be able to do it tomorrow. I got some shit I got to do, and I forgot about it. So that's why I came and gave y'all this shit tonight, too. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, look. Over here, we ain't afraid to share our opinion, man, on how we feel on shit, man. And if you don't like our opinion, you can respectfully, goddamn, come and check my opinion in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? All the dame calling, all that dumb shit. Man, we grown over here. We ain't about none of that shit there, man. We came here to talk about the shit that's going on, come up with a goddamn solution if we can, goddamn it, because we ain't God. Whatever we can come up with it and help a person with, we do that, goddamn it. This Hood Talk News, man. And we stand for love, goddamn, loving each other, man. And you can ask anybody that came over here. If you came over here and you gave love, you was embraced, man. People showed you so much love. I got people that been helped out by people, and motherfuckers done got the light bills paid. Motherfuckers, and I ain't even just talking about the money thing. I'm talking about people help people going through shit. I done heard so many motherfucking stories, man. So for you to come on, anybody to come over here and be a hater, trust me, you at the wrong place to hate. Because if you just sit back and get to know these people over here, man, some beautiful people, man. I love them. And I don't fuck with anybody. But I love all my people over here at HTN, man. Hey, man, it's been a wonderful show, man. Good night to all y'all, man. Be safe, man. I see y'all probably Tuesday or Wednesday, goddammit. But y'all know y'all will see me again. I love y'all, man. I'm out.